Hello everyone, Mast3r Zak here. Today, we are going to be playing Canto 8. It's finally time. Honglu is going to have horrible things done to him. Yippee! Limbus Company fans, when their favorite characters get tortured and brought into like absolute despair. Woo! But yeah, today we're gonna be playing Canto 8. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right in. How's it going, Wei? How are you today? And also the max level is increased. So I just want to say, look forward to seeing a level 55 Sinner in like 3 months from now. Because I'm not thanks NVIDIA GeForce. Because I'm not raising my level cap at all. Woo. No, but yeah, new battle pass as well. Look at this. There's like Child Honglu here, I think. That's, yeah, celebratory banner. Look at these. What are our, I think the quests are always like the exact same. Yeah, they look the same. I don't know. Dude, this is kind of, should I look at the past? Is the, I'm realizing like, is the past like spoilers? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? No! It expired! Oh, that's so sad. I thought I still had time. The thing that was for like a full year that was sitting in my inventory, not being claimed. I checked it like the other day because we had to do the daily logins. And it had 1 day left, and I thought I would be able to show it on stream, but sadly we can't. No. Anyways, free Enkafillin. Me when the game updates and I get free stuff. Oh, I thought I like got I got a mission for that. All right, let's get the little banner. Look at that. We got Honglu staring at like the void. Zach, what do you mean? Oh yeah, we gotta do I didn't forget. We're gonna do the bingo. The bingo. Yes. Alright, yeah, now would be a good time to do the bingo. So without further ado, let me just hold up. Let me intermission. And then let me pull up the bingo. and Bingo was his name. Oh. That's true. That's a fact right there. Anyways, this is the Canto 8 Community Bingo! Woohoo! The official Mast3r Zak Community Bingo, made by Cheeky Cheldos and Alexiel, I think. So yeah. There's the square at the bottom, which is Sichun is the Sancho baby, which Cheeky has said she will delete her YouTube channel if Sancho bites Jia Shichun and turns her into her first kindred blood fiend, which means that I win, but then like Cheeky has to delete her channel, which is terrifying. No, just Cheeky? Oh, never mind. This is just Cheeky then. The fault lies completely with Cheeky for this bingo. So if you're in the Mast3r Zak community, this is your bingo. This is your bingo, chat. We are all together trying to get a bingo. Honglu forehead theory is in the center. It is the free space because we did get Honglu forehead theory right. I don't sorry. I don't know what like half of these I don't know what 2-in-1 means. I like Wei dies. That one's really funny. Alright, let's read them one by one. Someone's insane theory gets supported. So that Cheeky confirmed with me, that's any of my theories. So we're thinking SST, FT, LT. I feel like Honglu forehead theory isn't really fair here because it's already like confirmed. We're thinking HNT, any of those. So trans, it's cis. Sinners go on an angry speech about family. That's like guaranteed. I don't know why that's even there. Like, you know that like Heathcliff's gonna be like, blimey, This is a really nice house you got here. My house wasn't that good when I was growing up. Or something like that. He loses the jade. I don't know what that means. Bolus connection. There, maybe. I don't really know what that means either. A third sinner's family is destroyed. I mean, that's like guaranteed as well. Gone Lu. M Corp Moon Cult. I don't know what that means. Hong Lu goes insane. That's like guaranteed. Moral argument over Hong Lu killing himself. Oh no. I feel like he does that a lot, so that's like guaranteed. I don't know what 2-in-1 means. Sinclair / Sancho hogs the spotlight. What game are we playing? It's Limbus Company. That's guaranteed. My free space. Fan favorite makes a Limbus debut. Zigong and Zilu Yuri. Honglu is immortal / reincarnates. I mean, that already kind of happens with Dante, but we'll see. This is just like Chiki's fanfiction. Someone's gonna have to tell me whether or not that's true. Odyssey scene equivalent? Maybe. She Yeehaw sweeps again. True. Or says sweep again, my bad. Gia family distortion. That's probably like guaranteed. His siblings are jealous. That's like guaranteed. Inhuman freak lore he should have shared with the class in Canto 7. Hong Lu isn't allowed to be sad. I don't know what DOT twist means, but true. Hong Sang returns, and then Wei dies. So this is your bingo, chat. You should be following along at home, marking your card as well, because I'm not going to stop the stream to mark it myself. So mark along, and then if this happens, like, that sucks. I don't want Cheeky to delete her YouTube channel. That would be bad, but I also, like, don't think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. That's the scary thing, is that I don't think I'm wrong. I think it's gonna... I think there is, like, a decent chance it happens. And I think for Cheeky to sacrifice something that big... Here, how about this? Then we have to do a gambit. In exchange for Cheeky not having to delete her YouTube channel, she has to do something else. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That would just be sad, because I feel like it is gonna happen. But anyways, that's the bingo, chat. Intermission button work. Thank you. Anyways, chat, back to Limbus Company. Alright, so... I hope Wade doesn't die. Yeah, he probably is, though. Oh, no. I'm gonna look through this. You know, there's no way this is, like, too big of a spoiler, right? Since they, like, already, like, announced the things that are gonna be in it. I'm like, wait, where are all the egos? But they're not here because there's only 4. Only 4 egos this battle pass. Oh, we can't actually see them. Oh wait, red sheet's free. Yo, Dawn Ego. I actually don't have that many Dawn Egos, so that's pretty good. Okay. 100-footed dead maggot is not free. What is that? Why is it glowing? Wait, whoa, dude, this is such a cool color combination. It's like pearlescent. Oh, that's sick. Oh, hold up, dude. Look at this. Look, dude. This looks sick. I love the like. I didn't realize like with this, but like it's pearlescent shades. That's so pretty. What? Why are there just these like threads? What the heck are those? They're like, you're not gonna have ego. Take the random thread things, which is fine, but like. What are they? Oh, they're hiding the banner! Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Oh, no. Hong Lu. Hong Lu. It's question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, it's so over. Actually, maybe it's like this for every Canto. I don't know, but that just looks so menacing. They're gonna put his dead body on the banner. Tears of the Tarnished Blood. Oh, dude, it's got like other language. That's kind of, I like that. I like that. Dude, that's sick. No, no, what? Don't show me that actually, thank you ProjectMoon for like putting a spoiler warning. That could have been really bad. Dude, this is kind of sick. I'm glad they, oh my gosh. Chat. You want to know who this announcer is? It's Bloodfiend Jiashichun. This announcer is Bloodfiend Jiashichun. Like it's a Jiashichun announcer, but they can't show that it's a Jiashichun announcer yet because it's gonna use her Bloodfiend sprite. I am right about that. I am right about that. And we're gonna look back on this moment and we're gonna be like, oh, that's crazy. He was right. Oh no. Another hidden banner? Where's the Hong Lu announcer? Wait, isn't that like just the Zilu and Zygong announcer that they showed in the trailer? Another hidden banner? Why does he have 3 hidden banners? What is the like, is one of them like Bloodfiend Jiashichun? Is one of them like him distorted? Is like one of them him is abnormality? Like, bro, we're not even on like level 200 yet. Dog. Wait. We saw in the trailer that the announcers for this season are Hong Lu and like Zilu and Zygong. What if they lied? What if they lied in the announcement trailer? This is not just Hong Lu. Dude, why would they be hiding that it's Hong Lu? They didn't hide that Dawn was one of the announcers in Season 7. They didn't hide that Dawn was one of the announcers. They're hiding the fact that Hong Lu is the announcer. I think they lied in the initial trailer. I don't think we're getting a Hong Lu announcer. We're getting, like, distorted We're getting the abnormalized Hong Lu announcer. That would be false advertising. I think they should be able to get away with that. Limbus. Oh, look, it's Jiashichun. Yeah, no, there's no way. She becomes an abnormality. Or no, she becomes a blood fiend. Dude, that's crazy. Effect. Yeah, the effect is her turning into a blood fiend. Oh my gosh, my chat just crashed. Chat, where did you go? Chat, come back. Why did my chat just crash? I'm pretty sure that would be some form of a crime. I'd let ProjectMoon commit crimes. Alright, hold up. Sorry, the chat window for some reason just like decided to die. Level 120 is always a sinner. So it's Hong Lu after character development. I hate to break it to you. I don't think Hong Lu is character development. Hong Lu is gonna become an abnormality. Like, his character is gonna develop into a beast, into a monster. Is it worth buying the battle pass? I've never spent money on this video game. I've never bought a battle pass. I mean, like, you can get, like, announcers. No! You can't buy the things anymore. Like, you could get announcers, like the Sancho announcer, but I don't. Chat, we're so back. Wait, we're so back. Wait, we can just buy... I forgot that we have access to this now. Oh, wait, I already have all the things here. I was like, wait, we're gonna get the stuff from, like, Canto 4 as well. I have all the IDs. Honglu won't get character development. Are you insane? No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant, like, the announcer doesn't need to be hidden because of the character development. I meant that, like, the announcer. Like, the announcer wouldn't be... It's kind of like how, they didn't need to hide... Where is she? They didn't need to hide that the Dawn announcer existed, right? I'm saying, like, Honglu isn't gonna get, development in the sense that, like, the Honglu announcer isn't necessarily gonna be different, but in the sense that, like, it would be a different announcer. So, like, Don Quixote... But it's like me saying that the Don Quixote announcer didn't get any character development in Canto 7. That's true, because the Sancho announcer is the version that is the character development. Besides, like, a few lines. Like, he'll probably get a few lines. I don't want to sound rude, but you, look like a Limbus whale. I mean it in a compliment. No, I just have streamer luck. I'm just goated at the video game. Can't wait for Canto Part 1 to be 3 parts for Zach. True. Anyways, I'll gamble, chat. I'll do my mandatory 1 pull on. It's not an event banner, but it is the start of Canto 8, and we do have 85 pull tickets, which we are saving, and also 2 guaranteed 10 stars and 5 10 pull tickets. But we're saving that for the Arknights event. So that's why we are saving those. But we can pull 10 if we want to. So we're gonna do a gamble at the start of Canto 8 to see how things will go. To see if we'll be lucky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. I don't know if Canto 8's gonna go so well. Alright, well, that was our pull. Oh no, this is what you get when you gamble, chat. I mean... Oh, I haven't seen these yet. Gain 3 poise and 2 poise count. That's pretty good. Gain 5 poise? Okay. Well, I guess we can't... Oh, they have, like, unbreakable coins on their block. That's kind of sick. Alright, yeah, like, deal more damage. Okay. You can't leave it like that. Go again. What if I just pull on a guaranteed extra... No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't really care about these IDs, though. It's Gregor and Rhodia. And we already have Gregor and Rhodia that are good because of Dawn. You've been rolling on the Otis banner because I need her Butler ID to get achievements. We can't roll on the Otis banner either because we like the 3 people that are in the banner currently exist to fuel Manager of La Mancha Land Dawn. So I can't do much with them, chat. But yeah, what I will do is turn my remaining boxes from last season into Don Quixote tokens. And then cry because I realized I did not have enough to make 400. Well, that'll be what we work towards, because we're trying to get the... We want to get the Yearning Merkala. Actually, this could be useful as well. But yeah, no, we want Yearning Merkala. So we will be hopefully getting to that. I'm not saying roll the banner, I'm just saying what would have been a frankly good idea? What? You know the guaranteed 3 extraction ticket won't work on the event since those pulls are ego and ego don't appear in those pulls? Well, yeah, I can use the guaranteed extraction ticket when, like, there are, like, better IDs. I have good IDs right now. I don't need any other IDs. Once, like, Hong Lu's, like, explodey, ID releases, we can have that. It's an H Corp? I forgot we were in H. I'm gonna be so for real. I forgot we were in H Corp. Dude, that's kind of sick. Look at the square. Wait, wasn't the regular checkup not in P Corp? Wasn't the whole thing we, like, teleported? Okay, alright, let's start the game. I'm getting distracted. The surrendered witnessing. Yo? Dude, they got a little, like, drink here? Oh, this goes far down. Uh-oh. Whoa, what was that? Dude, this is, like, serene. It goes far up! Oh my gosh! Chat, we're gonna be, like, either reaching the peaks of the heavens and then falling, or falling and then ascending. I don't know which, but... Uh-oh. I can hear the bell tolling from here. Oh, no. I just remember it as Cubed Corp. Oh, no. Rhodia has some strong numbers, and they both look cool. Yeah, but manager of La Mancha Land Dawn. Homeward Bound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have to fight people immediately.
나를 불렀나?
Be quiet, Otis. Alright, let's do this.
나를 불렀나? 나를
자,
드디어 내 차례냐? 드디어 내 차례냐?
Oh wait, hold on. No, we do this, that.
드디어 내 차례냐?
That. Gosh, I just realized my Hong Lu is my least leveled up ID. In fact, I only have 1 3-star for Hong Lu. Huh. Oh no, I don't! Wait! No! We recently got Ting Tang Gang Leader! Hold up, this is my saving grace, chat. The Gamble Hong Lu will be my saving grace. And he works on a bleed team. What the heck is damage +2? What the heck is damage? I've never seen this before. What is damage +7? Huh? Season 1 IDs were whack.
가볼까요?
God, why are they all level 45? They're not all level 45. Hong Lu's level 41.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Oh no.
꽃이죠.
Whoa.
우수수 하늘 가득 흩날릴 때
Flowers wilt, petals fall, a drizzle of blossoms, sky blotting.
빛깔 잃고 향기 멎은들 그 누가 슬퍼하나.
Colors fade, fragrance dies, but who shall mourn their passing?
꽃 갈퀴 손에 들고 뜰을 나섰건만.
To the garden I go, in hand a flower rake.
떨어진 꽃잎 밟을까 서성거리네.
Only to pace, lest crushed the scattered blossoms I make.
그러니까 결국 이 풍진 세상.
Thus, in this troubled world I breathe.
눈을 감지 않는다면
To shut my eyes
벗어날 도리가 없겠지.
is my soul reprieve.
호가
Huh?
고단하고 여의치
Who are you? We're just like going straight into it? Hi, Giamu. Is that Mu? Giamu. Hi, Giamu. The hierarch of Hongyun.
Little Bao-yu, you must have walked and toiled tirelessly on your journey home.
험난하진 않았어요. 하루하루가 매일 신기하고 새로운 나날이었으니까요. 할머니.
That food looks so good. I can't even like tell what that is. Like, oh, okay, let's be so for real. Hong Lu had probably like a horrifying upbringing, but like the food was good, right? Like we can all agree, the food was good. Like he had to like fight off like 3 like adversaries every morning getting out of bed to like prove his strength, but like the food was good. Like the food was good. Oh no. The hodlings have arrived? Wait, what? Why are there hodlings here? Oh no, do I have to take care of the hodlings? Uh-oh. Chat. Be chill, be chill. The hodlings are here. Don't make a bad impression on them. Hodling 1, Hodling 2, and Hodling 3. Oh no. I wouldn't say that I suffered much, Grandmother. My days were always filled with new and interesting things to see. Whoa.
대체 뭐라고 이야기를 나누고 있는 거예요?
We got scene transitions? I can already tell how much money was put into this canto because there was a scene transition. What are they talking about over there?
식탁이 너무 넓어서 말소리도 잘 들리질 않고 애초에 이걸 식탁이라고 부르는 게 맞나요? 여기서부터 저기까지 끝이 보이질 않는데요.
Ishmael, what do you mean is this even a dining table? Do you see the food? The location that you eat the food does not make what a dining table is. The food that is eaten on the dining table is what makes the dining table. You can have the stump of a cut-down tree be the greatest dining table in existence if you get served the food that is good on it. Like that's what makes a dining table, Ishmael. Like you could have like the most pristine. You could have a table made of diamonds, and if the food is bad, that's not a dining table. We require sustenance? Oh no. Sit, you guys should take a seat by the dining table, Hodling. Actually, I have a bag of jelly beans here. You guys want some jelly beans? Chicken will do, chicken will do, chicken will... Not jelly beans? You guys don't want jelly beans? It's like Cerberus or a 3-headed dragon? Oh no. They're sitting so far apart, I can hardly hear them. I mean, is this even a dining table? I can't even see who's sitting at the other end from here.
어딘가 불편하신 점이라도 있으신가요? 혹여 소인이 도움이
He looks like a Minecraft villager. Bro looks like a Minecraft... Bro's got the Minecraft villager drip. Oh no. It's so over. It's so over. Bro, the Minecraft movie's that way. The Minecraft movie's that way. The chicken jockey, flint and steel, lava chicken. It's that way. You missed the other exit. Other exit. I know. You came here to see Peak. You went through the wrong Peak door. There's the Minecraft movie Peak door, and then there's the Canto 8 Peak door. They both are labeled Absolute Cinema, but one's the Minecraft movies, the others can't. You got off the wrong exit, man. I'm sorry. Stereotyping Zach? I exclusively said that because he's got his hands like this. Oh no. I'm still sad this candy shop near me closed. The only place I could buy licorice flavored jelly beans. That doesn't sound good. What do you mean licorice flavored jelly beans? That does not look like a Minecraft villager, Zach. He literally is putting his hands in the Minecraft villager pose. That's what Minecraft villagers do. What do you mean? That's what they do. They go, and then they put their arms like that. That does look like a Minecraft villager. They put their arms like that. Is there anything bothering you, dear guests? If this humble servant can help with any...
불편? 당연히 밥 먹는데 성가시게 왔다 갔다 하는 게 제일 불편.
Honestly, that's kind of fair. Well, I thought Heathcliff was gonna say something crazy, but like, no. He wants to eat. More like yummy aniseed / fennel. I don't know what those taste like, but... Zach, he's Chinese. I don't know what that has to do with Minecraft villagers. I don't know how that's stereotyping. That's what... Are villagers Chinese? I didn't know that. Oh, there's something bothering me, alright? We're in the middle of a meal. Can you please stop?
아니에요. 불편한 거 하나도 없어요.
Nope, nothing at all. Nothing's bothering us at all. Everything's good.
그럼
Yo, Lady Wang? Dude, we're like meeting... Why are there like 50 named characters? This is crazy. That's crazy. Do you think Minecraft villagers were the only ones to hold their hands like that? Well, no, I was just making... Look. Times have been hard, okay? The Minecraft movie has like overtaken everything. I'm just trying to stay hip with the youth. I'm trying to make any connection to the Minecraft movie that I can, so that it hopefully like helps, you know, like if we could get some chicken jockeys in the chat. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, I still have not seen the Minecraft movie. It's coming out on digital soon, so look forward to a stream where me, Cheeky, Alexiel, and Jay watch the Minecraft movie in VC. It's gonna be great. The Hodlings enjoyed the Minecraft movie. It was funny. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I have not seen it, but I had a really good idea for like when the chicken jockey scene happens when I'm watching the Minecraft movie live. I thought of like putting like a firework in my room and like lighting it off when he says chicken jockey, and then it like explodes. I feel like that would be like a really viral moment, right? Like if I just lit a like actual firework in my room. What do you guys think? If he was like, if Steve was like chicken jockey and then like it just explodes and like there's like fire everywhere, and like of course I'd like wear like semi-protective gear, but like I think that'd be really funny. Oh no. Anyways, now Bao Yu, my boy, when will you introduce me to your new friends? Oh, is this his mom? Lady Wang of the Jia family. It's interesting that she's not Jia Wang. She's Lady Wang. Because wasn't his grandmother, Jia... Mew?
나 참 남의 부모님을 만났을 때는 어떻게 돼야 할지 영 어색해가지고.
Where should I look?
시선은 어딜 둬야지? 이 정도로 웃으면 되나?
What do you mean, Gregor? Where should I look? What do you mean by that, Gregor? Oh boy, I never know how to act in front of others' parents. Where should I look? Is it an appropriate size for a polite smile? Hope I don't come off as too schmarmy.
아, 그럴 필요까지는 없어요. 내 집이다 여기시고 편하게 있으세요.
Zach, do you have a death wish? No. I just think it'd be funny. Chicken jockey, true. Let's keep it going. Just imagine like every like throughout the entire Canto 8 playthrough, it's just chicken jockey in the chat. Oh no. It's nothing to fuss over. Think of it as your own place. Enjoy your time here. Bro, Gregor hates his mom. What do you mean? Hey, Gregor, just think of my mother as your mother. You know, the person that's trying to kill us all. Actually, you know what? That might be fair.
Woohoo! Thank you.
라고 하기엔 집이 넓어도 너무 넓어서 편할 수가 없는데 말이지. 이러다간 물 한 잔 마시러 가다가 미아가 되어버리겠어.
But whew, this place is so huge that I can hardly relax. I'm worried I might get lost going out for a cup of water.
Bro, what does Rhodia think about this? Like, didn't like all of her friends and family starve to death? Like, or like we're going to and then they got slaughtered? Like, Rhodia must be like hating this.
아, 그건 걱정 마세요. 안 그래도 미아 보호소 시설이 방 곳곳에 있거든요. 시종분들이 달에 한 번 방문해서 길 잃은 분들을 구조해 주신답니다.
What?
그때까지 살아계신다면 말이죠.
Ah, don't you worry. We have stray people shelters located all over the house for that. Our servants visit them once a month to collect anyone who's unfortunately gotten lost. If they're still alive, that is. Real? Real? Their house is that big?
홍루 씨, 지금
Yeah, he's not kidding. He's not joking. That's real. Honglu, that has to be the funniest joke you've ever told.
아, 웃기려고 한 말은 아니지만 덕택에 재밌으셨다면
I wasn't joking, but their house is that once a month? How big is his house? That's like can't like if you are like if you can like walk like a mile in like X amount of time in like a month, huh? I think Rhodia had time to prepare herself for this place so she could enjoy the food when it's in front of her. Oh no, Honglu never jokes? True.
그런데 홍록은 다른 형제들은 어디에 있는가? 그대의 환영식이라고 들었는데 말이오.
I must ask, Honglu, for I spy no other siblings of yours here. This is quite odd, for I had thought this to be a welcoming party for your return. Yeah, they each have their own welcoming party in, like, different area codes.
내 환영식이기도 하거든.
What do we have? Gia's his sister, huh? Gia Shichun. Huh? Hey, it's my welcoming party too.
그리고 얼굴만 봐도 인상 구겨지는 놈들을 보아서 뭐래?
Besides, what makes you think we'd ever want to see their stupid faces? Just to get mad? Dude, look how, like, detailed the background is. This is kind of crazy. Like, that, like, look at this guy with the beard over here. Like, this is, like, an insane level of detail. They put money into this Canto.
식탁에 앉아본 것만 해도 거진 10년 전이야.
No, it's been a week. You shared a meal the other day. It's been, like, 10 whole years since we even shared a meal together.
그리고 말 걸지 마. 아까 내가 한 말 잊었어? 난 이제 너희들과는 완전히 등을 돌린 사이야.
Dang. Even Dawn? Oh, and don't even think about chatting me up. Did you already forget what I said earlier? There's nothing between us anymore. We're enemies. Dude, she's like been shipped with Dawn for like a day. Oh no, they're already breaking up, chat.
우리가 먼저 말을 걸었나?
Didn't we initiate the conversation though?
저는 우리 포기가
Oh, I am simply so glad that my son, Bao Yu,
이렇게 제 몫을 하는 사내가 되어 무탈한 모습으로 돌아오니 그것만으로도 더 이상 바랄 게 없습니다.
she's got like the like worried expression while saying this. I don't know. This is like implying. I don't know what the implications are. Has returned as a man who can now more than carry his own weight and unharmed too.
그러니 보가
So dear, Bao Yu.
재촉할 생각은 없지만 다음 출가 날짜는
Dang!
언제니?
They hate him. They said, hey, I'm so glad to see you back. When are you leaving? I don't mean to rush, but when are you planning to depart again? That's crazy. That's crazy. Insane. They just... when are you gonna leave again? The hodlings are no longer hungry. Good to hear, hodlings. When are you planning on leaving?
아직 정해진 건 없어요, 어머니.
Nothing has been decided yet, mother. Huh?
그렇구나.
Ishmael jump scare?
나는 그저 이곳에 계속 머물러 있다가는 네 소임을 다하지 못하고 저물까봐 염려스럽단다.
Why was Ishmael there? What does that imply? Also, the music got cut out. Hold up. Ishmael interjected to say nothing. Oh, what does Ishmael mean? Because I know she probably means something. Like, narratively. When, like, it's like how when Hong Lu appears and interjects into what someone else is saying, it's saying that, like, hey, audience, like, listen up. There's gonna be something said here. What does Ishmael mean? Oh, wait, the music's coming back. Oh. I see. I am simply concerned that were your stay here to be prolonged, perhaps you might fade before your duties are completed.
가모님도 그렇게 생각하지 않으십니까?
Do you not also agree, venerable GMU?
그래.
Indeed.
우리의 둘도 없는 진귀한 보물. 이 속세에 남아있지 말고 때가 되면 다시 떠나 그 가치를 다하거라.
Dear Bao-yu, a perilous treasure. Tarry not overlong in this mundane world. Leave when the time is right and fulfill your worth.
Look at that expression. That's sadness. We've not seen this chat. We've never seen this expression before. Like this specific Hong Lu expression. Dude, that's crazy. Look at that. He's
그럴게요.
sad.
할머니.
Okay, grandmother, mother. Throughout the entire familial discussion, Hong Lu expression remained the same. That's not true! That's not... Dante lies! Dante's lying! Dante's a lie... I caught on. Evil Dante. Dante's trying to... See, no, wait! Wait! No, because this is a scene with Hong Lu in it. Hold up. Hear me out. Think about the things that Dante has said in the past. Think about how many of the things that Dante has said have been lies. Think about how many times they've lied. What if Dante is an unreliable narrator? What if Dante's an unreliable narrator, chat? Hear me out. Because this is a lie. We literally saw Hong Lu's expression change. Think about all the other lies Dante has said. Lied to Sancho. Lied to, like, so many other people. Like, what if Dante is an unreliable narrator? We might be cooking with that. That could be crazy, actually. Because that would make a lot of sense. Considering the things they've done in the past. Dante... It's not Dante evil theory, because we've already had that. But, like, Dante unreliable theory. DUT. We might be cooking. Despite his return after many years of wandering, being met with the family's obvious push to make him leave as soon as possible, he stands unaffected, as though he were expecting this gaudy yet hollow welcome. Except he literally didn't! His expression changed! Okay, no, alright, because it's Hong Lu speaks to the audience, because these are all things that are being said to the audience. When Hong Lu is speaking to the audience, Hong Lu is trying to give the audience more information about specific topics that might be like a little bit further, like maybe into the future, or like gives you something to like look into, to, you know, theorize about, but to like kind of plant seeds of ideas in you. Whereas Dante is doing the opposite right here. They're like basically saying, oh, hey, the thing you just saw, no, there's actually no deeper meaning here. There's no... Dante is a what if the curtains were just blue person. Dante is a what if the curtains are just blue. What if the curtains are just blue? I think the author just liked blue curtains. That's what Dante is. I think Dante is an unreliable narrator. Hold up. Because, like, we literally saw Hong Lu's expression change, and that gave us narrative information. And now Dante is saying, oh, no, that narrative information is wrong. I think you're an unreliable narrator. With his attitude being so passive, I also had no choice but to watch as a bystander. A few hours ago. Yo? They got flying cars? Huh? Fighting Polygon Team! Dude, they got flying cars. That's crazy. Also, like, a guy in a box. I'm gonna check, did his expression really change? It did. His expression changed. Every story told from a character's POV is always unreliable. Yeah, but I mean that in the sense that, Dante's stupid theory. It's not a theory, it's been known. Oh no. That's true, that's true. ... Dude, look at, like, the backgrounds. There's, there's, like, so many more, like, people here. Dude, the budget went crazy. Sorry! The palanquin will be here soon. What's a palanquin?
가마! 우와, 여기는 무슨 가마를 타고 다니나 보네. 그치, 그래?
A palanquin? Whoa, so cool. That sure sounds like a fancy ride. Isn't that just super, Greg?
그래.
Yes.
우리가 그 가마라는 것을 타고 가는 거지? 그렇지?
Yeah, Sade, are we getting the palanquin, or whatever it's called, to give us a ride all the way to the mansion? Why are they nervous? Oh, because Jia Shichun is mad at us. I forgot. The usual comedy pair... Their conversation pair! Look! Look! In writing! In writing! In writing! Conversation pairs are confirmed! I take the... Wait. I take those. The usual comedy's pairs, desperate efforts to lighten the mood are particularly appreciated today, as tragically ineffective as they seem to be.
네, 여러분들과 가시춘 씨는
Yes.
H사의 주요 가문의 일원이 거주하는 대관원으로 가시게 될 거예요.
Dude, that's sick! Look, they added something that I can pronounce. They added a translation. They were like, hey, Sade's looking at me. Sade's staring into my soul. And Sade's going, yeah, you're not gonna be able to pronounce that. Here, it's the Grand View Garden. It's the Grand View Garden. But you know what I say to that, Sade? Yes, the LCB and Jia Shichun will be heading to the Dagyuan, where one of the most prominent families of H Corp reside. That's right, I'm not taking the handouts. I'm not taking the Grandview Garden. I'm not taking the easy way out. We already took the Grandview Garden in the blueprints. We're not doing that here. Today, we're Limbus Companying. If they've sent a whole what the heck is a palanquin to pick us up? Huh? Does Hong Lu's family already know that he'll be participating in the family hierarch war? Dude, look at this guy. He's got a cool prosthetic head. Dude, because they have so much more budget, they can like work on... Oh my gosh, they're not flying cars! They're not flying cars! They're people as the tires. They're holding up the car. Look at that. That's so funny. They're like carrying the car. Bro, when you need to like shift your gear and oh no. Oh no. Okay, I just checked, and the only thing you notice different is his eyebrows. Otherwise, nothing changed. It's actually surprising Zach saw that. Hong Lu speaks to me. Hong Lu tells me things. We've been knowing this. We know this. We've been knowing this. Hong Lu speaks directly to me. He helps me theorize, chat. I know when something's up. We have a connection like that. Why is Don Free Cody here? 'Tis quite humorous indeed. I'm scared. What did I do to summon Don Free Cody?
아니요.
No, it is
그쪽에서는
unlikely that
아직
they are aware.
모르는 사안일 겁니다. 회사도 정보 유출을 막기 위해 방금 저희에게 이 사항을 전달했을 테니까요.
After all, it can be assumed that the most likely reason the company waited until the last minute to relay us this order was to minimize the chance of information leakage.
그저 귀향한 홍루 씨와 가시춘 씨를 환대하기 위해 보낸 것이죠.
What is a palanquin? Therefore, it would be correct to assume that the palanquin is here merely as a gesture of welcome for Honglu and Jiashichun's return.
그런 만큼 가마를 타고 갈 수 있는 건 초대를 받은 여기 홍루 씨와 가시춘 씨 그리고 그들을 따르는 세력들뿐.
You see this? See? They removed the Grandview Garden, chat. They removed the Grandview Garden. See, if I was dependent on the Grandview Garden, it would have been robbed from me. But because I already was on to her tricks, I knew. Which means that only the invited, Honglu, Jiashichun, and their factions can ride the palanquin to the Danguang. Dagyuan. Okay, now it's tripping me up. Dagyuan. Dagyuan.
LCCB 팀과 베르길리우스 씨, 카론 씨는 함께할 수 없어.
No! Virgilius! Bro, we're gonna get sold. How is Virgilius not part of our faction? Unfortunately, this means the LCCB, Virgilius, and Caroline won't be able to join you on your journey.
아쉽네요. 같이 갔으면 좋았을 텐데요.
That's too bad. It would have been nice if we could all go there together. Aww. He wanted his friends to be there.
항상 이런 식이지. 우리 집 어른들은 여기 있는 사람들 다 재워도 티도 안 날 만큼 넓은 회사.
Just as petty as I expected from the seniors of our family. Would it kill them to house a handful more people in this humongous park of a house? It's not like they'd notice the difference. Is Virgilius a sinner? No. But he's still part of LCCB. Or LCB. Wait, what is it? Limbus Company bus? LCB, yeah, he's still part of LCB.
어머나, 그 말은 좀 감동인걸요? 가시춘 씨도 저희와 헤어지기 아쉬우셨나봐요.
Oh my, how touching. Looks like Miss Jiashichun thinks she'll miss us too.
방금 전에 시원하게 내 뒤통수를 후려쳐놓고 말하는 꼬락서니가 얄밉네.
What a thing to say to my face after that shameless backstabbing.
애초에 가조대전에 참가한다는 게 무슨 뜻인지 다 알고 승낙한 거야.
I mean, do any of you even comprehend what it means to participate in the family hierarch war?
우리가 가주심사라는 버젓한 명칭을 두고 왜 대전이라고 말하고 다니는 거라 생각하는 거야?
Do you even understand why we call it a war when the official name for it is an evaluation?
너희는 이제부터 언제든지 목숨이 노려지는 곳으로 들어가는 거라고.
You're risking your lives by getting involved in this. Once you get in there, you'll be stalked at every turn by people looking to kill you.
당연히.
Including me.
포함해서.
Aw, she's sad about that. Yeah, she's getting kindered, chat. Yeah, she's getting kindered. It's, yeah. I'm sorry, Cheeky. I think you might have to delete your YouTube channel. But, like, also please don't do that. ...
객잔의 일을 벌써 잊었어?
Oh, no, yeah, Way's dead.
그때는 웨이가 네 목숨줄을 지켜줬지만 이젠
Yeah, Way's dead.
밤중에 직접
Sorry, Wei.
목숨줄을 끊는 암자로 찾아갈 수 있다는 거야.
Remember how Wei saved your life back at that fake Kez had? Now imagine the same scenario, except this time, it could be Wei who's there to kill you.
미리 유감이라는 말씀을 드리는 편이 좋겠습니다. 당신들에게는 칼끝을 겨누고 싶지는 않았습니다만.
I must say ahead of time that this is a truly regrettable turn of events. I did not wish to have to fight any of you, but... Wei looked at us with an unfamiliar and cold, intense glare.
그건 우리도 였는데 마음이 통했네요.
Well, we feel very much the same way, so looks like we're on the same page there.
반대로 말해서 너희도 언제든지 나를 찌를 수 있다는 뜻이기도 해.
This means that I'm also fair game. You could stab me in the back again. Literally this time.
아니요. 그럴 생각은 절대.
No, never. I wouldn't dream of doing something like... Jia Shichun ignored Sinclair's anxious pleas and looked straight towards Hongwu. Why was he there in the first place? Like, don't get me wrong, like, Sinclair's my buddy, my pal, but like, why was he there?
마음을 바꿀
Sinclair's stealing the spotlight moment, maybe?
오빠.
This could be the last chance you get to change your mind, brother.
나는 마냥 가벼운 마음으로 내 세력에 들어오라고 제안한 게 아니야.
I didn't invite you to join my faction with a light heart.
하물며 가주대전은 그렇게 쉽게 한다만다를 결정할 수 있는 문제는 절대.
Besides, this is the family hierarchy war. This isn't something you can flippantly decide you want to participate.
네가 그렇게 살아왔듯이 시춘.
I know the life you've lived, Shichun.
나 역시도 어렸을 때부터 가주대전에 대한 이야기를 수도 없이 들으면서 살아왔잖니.
I also grew up hearing those countless tales about the family hierarchy war, just as you did.
그러니 우리가 느끼고 있는 무게감은
So the weight we're feeling must be the same. Sinclair thinks he's the main character this Canto when it's dawns. Oh no, Sinclair kind of is the main character. Like, he like will just show up and he'll be like, remember when he went Super Saiyan in Canto 7 for like no reason? Oh no. Wei's message. I need Sancho and Shichun Yuri again before Sancho baby. Slow down, Wei! Slow down, Wei! Oh no.
그래. 여리게 남아 이어져 왔던 협력 관계는
Right.
여기서 끝인 거네.
So this is where our tenuous alliance really ends. See, what they're doing is they're building up the fact that we're gonna have to fight Jia Shichun, and like it's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have to be the ones that kill Jia Shichun. That's a red herring. It's a red herring, chat. It's a red herring. They're building up the fact that we're gonna have to fight Jia Shichun, but we're not gonna kill her. We're gonna let her go. We're gonna be like, chill. She's gonna die by somebody else. And then she's gonna be bit by Sancho and turn into a blood fiend. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Oh no, I look over at chat. From Dawn Freakody. I too need Yuri of myself and Shichun. Oh no. Oh no. The Hodlings found Sinclair to be equally pathetic and funny. Oh no. The Hodlings.
뭐 상관없어. 필요에 의한 잠깐의 동맹치고는 너무 오래 끈 편이긴 했지.
Well, not like I care. It did drag on a little too long for a temporary alliance forged out of convenience.
원래대로 돌아가는 것뿐이니까.
We're just going back to how things used to be. That's all.
그럼 태평이 말이나 섞는 건 여기까지 하도록 할까?
And that's fine by me. I think that's enough chit-chat with you, then. The fact that Dawn hasn't appeared here yet
means that the build-up between Dawn and Jia Shichun that happened in the intervallo is not having its payoff happen now, which means the payoff between their interaction is happening later, which means Jia Shichun's gonna turn into a blood fiend. It's happening, chat. It's happening.
응? 네가 원한다면 그렇게.
Okay, if that's what you want.
아, 시춘.
Oh, Shichun.
뭐
What?
가문의 사람들에게는 내가 참가한다는 이야기를 하지 말아줄 수 있겠니?
Please don't tell the family that I'll be participating, will you?
당분간은 비밀로 두는 편이 좋다고 해서.
I was told to keep this a secret for now.
His facial expression changed when he said to keep his secret.
이제 와서 그런 부탁을 한다고 내가 그걸 들어줘야 할 이유가 있나?
Tell me one reason I should do you that favor now. For someone who supposedly doesn't care, Shichun appeared rather hurt as she took a moment to glare at Hong Lu, biting her lower lip.
Dante. Actually, you might be right. They might just not be able to read emotions at all. Dante. For someone who supposedly doesn't care. Of course they still care! They're siblings who have a, tenuous relationship and they regret the fact that they're going to possibly have to kill each other. They're going to the Hunger Games, Dante! But they're for different districts. They can't, PETA and Katniss their way out of this one. Only one district can win, Dante. What do you mean? For someone who supposedly doesn't care, Shichun appeared rather hurt as she took a moment to glare at Hong Lu, biting her lower lip. What do you mean? Do you not know how human relationships work? Maybe Dante is just the star. Huh? What? Hodlings enjoy this live stream. Let's go! Then suddenly strode right up to him.
이게 정말 오빠의 선택은 맞아?
Is this even your call, brother?
아니면 그냥 저쪽이 시켜서 하는 것뿐이야?
Or are you just following their orders? Jia Shichun gestured towards the rest of us with her chin.
내가 가주대전에 참가하는 건 이미 정해진 일일 텐데 그걸 궁금해하는 거라면.
My participation in the family hierarchy war is already decided. If you're still curious to know why, then...
시춘, 너는 내 선택이라는 것에 중요한 의미가 있다고 생각하는 거야?
Shichun, do you believe that my choices carry any significant meaning?
아, 또 그렇게 나오겠다는 거지.
Oh, I see what's up. This stuff again.
가주대전이 어떤 의미인지 알면서 내가 왜 그런 걸 물어봤는지 모르겠다고?
So, you already know what participating in the war means, but you just have no idea why I'd ever ask you to do something like that, huh?
대답은 됐어. 더 말 섞을 필요 없겠네.
Fine. It looks like I don't even need to hear your reply. There's no point trying with you anymore.
그런 얄팍하고 허튼 마음으로 어디까지 살아남을지 보는 것도 재밌어.
Jeez! At least I'll have fun watching how far you get with that shallow, meaningless attitude of yours. Hey, wait! Pilot! Woo! Chat, I'm the #1 pilot fan here! The GOAT! The GOAT! He's here, chat! He's here! He brought Sade back from the dead single-handedly! He survived an encounter with Ricardo! He soloed the white whale! I give you pilot! Woo! Jia Shichun appeared pretty distressed after that exchange, so I was about to say something when Pilot, who had been fiddling with the radio behind Sade, began shouting urgently.
과장님, 곧 가마한대가 도착한답니다.
Whoa! Manager Sade! A palanquin's been seen coming this way!
어제를 생각하면 오늘은 푹 쉬면서 가고 싶다고. 그럼 빨리 타러.
I'd like to chill a bit today. Yesterday was too tough. Let's head on over so we can at least relax on the way there.
아니, 지금 온 건 우리가 먼저 탈게.
Nope, we're taking this one.
어차피 양보해주는 거엔 도가 텄을 거 아니야. 오빠.
You never think twice about giving things up to others anyway, do you, brother?
에? 그런 게 어딨어. 공평하게 그 있잖아. 가위바위보라든가.
Huh? What the heck do you mean? Come on, let's do this fair and square. Like, rock, paper, and scissors?
야, 차라리 가주대전도 가위바위보로 결정하자고 하지 그래?
Wow, sure. Why not decide the next hierarch with a game of rock, paper, and scissors too? How's that? Jia Shichun gave us a wry grin before leaving. Wei followed her wordlessly.
아이고, 겨우 좀 친해졌나 했더니만.
Boy, and I thought we were finally making some friends out here. Alright, chat, if this scene ends without Dawn showing up a single time, that means the build-up in the Intervalo has not reached its payoff yet. Which means they have to meet later in the Canto. Which means Jia Shichun is gonna become Dawn's kindred.
저기 있다. 가만히
어?
있는 걸 보니 의뢰자가 말한 후보가 분명해.
This does not look like Dawn, so... Look, over there. There's a group waiting for a palanquin. One of them must be the candidate the client told us about. Everyone, there's a group of hostile-looking people coming our way.
후보를 노리고 습격을 지시한 자.
시유하!
였을 테지. 관리자님, 다음 감옥을 전까지 잡들들을 처리하는 편이 좋을 것 같습니다.
Shiyuha! Woo! He's back. Shiyuha is unlikely to be the only one who's going after other candidates. Executive Manager, we best take care of them before the next palanquin arrives. Yes. What can we do, right? It's a chariot carried by other people. I see. Dude, that looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Its bald is awesome. True. Bro, look at the backgrounds. Also, Dawn did not appear once. Dawn did not appear once in the intro cutscene. You know what that means, chat. You know what that means. You know what that means. She's biting Jia Shichun. Jia Shichun is becoming a kindred. It's happening, chat. It's happening. Dude, look at the background, though. This is sick. Anyway, who are these people? Gain 3 shield for every negative effect on self? Oh, that, like, is anti-Ring Yisang synergy. 3 bleed, tremor, bleed, tremor. Attack power. If the target is Hong Lu, hey, well, guess what? My Hong Lu ID is never coming out in combat. I'm never using him. He's my weakest ID. Get ready to get Sancho'd, idiot. Oh no. Oh no. Lose 5 SPN Clash Ruse. Oh no. He's realized. He's like, oh wait. He's not out. We gotta defeat Hong Lu so that we can get our money. Wait, why is there a blood fiend here? Why is there a blood fiend? Why is there a blood fiend? Oh no. Why are there blood fiends? Why are there blood fiends? Yeah, this truly is an oh no moment. Dude, this is crazy. Oh no. Die. It must be terrifying to fight the sinners. Bro, you're just like, oh, we're gonna like mug these guys. Or we're gonna kill the young master. And then 4 blood fiends. 1 second kindred. And or 2 second kindreds and 2 third kindreds pop out of nowhere and jump you. You're not making it out of that alive. Anyways, speaking of, Hong Lu is smiling them back while getting in a car. Have a good day. True. That blood fiend that I hate. Oh no. Dog, if I was someone that was hired to fight the sinners, and then I saw them activate their IDs, I would literally just be like, alright, I leave, bye. Like, here, take my money too. Like, I'm leaving, man. I don't want to fight you guys. Like, I'm not doing this. Mate, you transformed into a vampire. I'm leaving. Top 5! Top 5! Let's go. They wouldn't know it's a blood fiend, but still very scared. These guys know it's a blood fiend. It's too late for them, though. Truly, thy theory may come to fruition. The Shishun from my mirror world has said before that she wishes for me to bite her, although it's under different circumstances. Dawn Free Cody, everyone! Dawn Free Cody! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Bop, bop, bop. I will say, this is not everyone. Not everyone knows what a blood fiend is. Oh, true. I mean, still, if I see this, I'm running. I'm running. I'm like as fast as I can. Faster than I can. Even. I am like, you know the thing where like you damage your legs by running too fast? Like you can like for a short period of time you can like do something that like makes you run faster, but it like in the long run will like ruin your like tendons or something like that. I would do that. That's how fast I would run. Because it doesn't matter how messed up my tendons are when I'm like recovering weeks later, because I'll be recovering weeks later.
더 이상 식별되는 적은 없습니다, 관리자님.
No more signs of enemy reinforcements, Executive Manager.
그래도 전날처럼 끝도 없이 몰려오진 않아서 다행이네요.
Phew, at least there's an end to them this time. The guys that attacked us when we first got here were endless.
오, 그때는 얄팍한 술수에 속아 넘어갔었으니까요.
Well, that's because we walked right into a trap then. Shallow, but still.
그보다 기분이 많이 상하신 듯 보였죠.
Anyways, Shichun appeared pretty hurt by that, didn't she?
그런데 이번 일은
Uh-oh, there's empty space here.
서운해할 만했어.
There's empty space here. Honestly though, I get why she feels so betrayed.
우리가 들었던 홍문의 가족을 생각해봐. 그 난리통 속에서 유일하게 동맹의 여지가 생겼던 사람인데 갑자기 배신이라니.
Remember all those stories about Honglu's family we heard? Imagine you're one of their kids, thinking that you had finally found like a potential ally in your family, only that for them to pretty much stab you in the back last minute. Chat, what does that remind you of? What does that remind you of? What story does this parallel? That's right. The Blood Fiends of La Mancha Land. The Manchagans will be back, chat. The Manchagans will be back! Dude, we're back.
그러게요. 괜히 지켜보고 있는 저도 덩달아 민망해질 뻔했지 뭐예요.
Yeah, right? It was really awkward for me too, even though I wasn't exactly involved. They're drilling this into us. They're drilling this into us. Shichun's importance. Sarai chimed in nonchalantly, as though it wasn't her who pulled the plug on our alliance at the last second.
아니 근데
Anyways,
명색이 H사인데
where's our escort? I can't imagine that H Corp can't afford to send us guards with the Palanquin.
호위까지 보내줄 만큼 가족애가 넘치는 집안이었으면 처음부터 가주 심산이 논의하는 것도 열지 않았겠죠.
If this family loved each other enough to send escorts for their safety, I doubt they'd be holding a cutthroat ceremony like the family hierarch evaluations.
철저한 약육강식의 세계.
It's a world where might makes right, where the strong prey on the weak.
가주 후보들조차도 수십 명은 있을 테지만 그들 중 누구 하나가 길바닥에 죽어 있다 해도 눈 깜빡하지 않을 테고.
People won't bat an eye, even if one of the dozens of candidates is found dead in some ditch on the road.
실례했어요, 홍루 씨. 제가 너무 직설적으로 말을 내뱉었네요.
Oh, sorry, Honglu. I must have been running my mouth again without thinking about how much that thinking about how that sounds. This is truly a La Mancha ladder moment. True. Never. The medicine is a secret tool to control you. Do not listen, Zach. Oh no.
예전에는 이쯤 말하기 전에
Someone usually stops me before I go too far. Or usually stop me. True! Because, Muffin's dead. They keep harping on about this, though. They keep being like, oh, Muffin couldn't be revived because his head was crushed. Like, we know. So why are you bringing it up again? Unless unless this is Muffin. Chat, this is Muffin. I forget his actual name. Dude, he's been watching us from the shadows this entire time. He like bonded with the prosthetic tool, and like he was able to like survive. Effie? Oh, yeah, it's Effie.
개념치 마세요. 다 맞는 말일 뿐인걸요.
Don't worry, you didn't say anything wrong.
저도 다른 집들은 이렇지 않다는 걸 깨닫기까지 조금 오래 걸리긴 했지만
It took me a while to realize that other families weren't like this, but
있는 그대로의 지금의 불쾌함을 느낄 필요는 없으니까요.
there's no reason to be upset by the way things are. Hey, did you know how Effie's dead? Did I mention Effie's dead? Hey, my partner's dead, by the way. Exactly! Which is why I think he's probably not. Think about it. Also, Sancho Sweep. Look, everyone's gaining XP. The bell tolls. Boing. Here, let me actually select... no, actually, never mind. No, let me select Ting Tang Gang Leader. Hold up. Because I do want to level up Ting Tang Gang Leader. Hold up, chat. We're leveling him up. See, I level up my IDs. The bell tolls! It's over for him! Chat, the bell is tolling. The bell tolls. Boom. Boom. Huh? What's that ominous metallic noise? It's me, moving my hand, like clapping my hands together while putting them over my mouth. Going. That's what it is, Dante.
타종의 소리인가 보. 하지만 보통의 종처럼 청량한 울림은 아니구려.
The tolling of bells. Bells with the resonance unlike that of any other, normally marked by their clarity. Huh? Honestly, the beginning of this story didn't seem that long, though. It's been an hour or so. Yeah, wait, that's just Zach. That's just because Zach is a maniac. Oh, no. There's a new Identity release trailer? Yo! Dude, I can't wait to watch the Identity release trailer in, like, 3 weeks, because that's how long it's gonna take me to do this beginning of the Canto. Oh, no.
뭔가 탁하고 불길한.
This bell is muddled, as if it tolls for ill fortune on the horizon. Oh no.
이 소리를 들으니까 고향에 왔다는 게 더욱 실감나네요.
Wow, that bell sure is a resounding reminder that I'm home again.
이 종소리는 일정 시기가 되면 반드시 들려오는 소리랍니다. 홍원에 어디에 있던 간에요.
It's the bell that tolls every once in a while. You can hear its resonance from anywhere in Hongyeon. Ah yes, the bell that tolls every once in a while. Huh?
제적일이네요.
Game, I can't read that. A game. It's restructuring day. Alright. I'm locking in. I'm locking in, chat. It's restructuring day. Okay. This kind of looks like a house that has legs that's also fused with a melon. Like, you know, like the melons with like the things on top? But the house is like kneeling. The house melon is kneeling. So the sound that this makes is kneeling house melon. What would that sound like? I don't know. This is kneeling house melon. This is Effie. This is Effie being impaled on a stick. This is Effie being impaled on a stick. This is the house melon, but it's not kneeling, and it's an apartment building. So this is apartment house. This is apartment melon. So Effie apartment melon, Among Us. I'm goated. I'm goated. I don't know what sounds those make though. Kneeling melon house, Effie apartment melon, Among Us. I have no idea.
제적일이라는 건
Huh? But the restructuring day already... She trails off, unable to finish her sentence, as a brutal scene unfolds behind us.
보여요?
Whoa! Are you guys seeing this?
건물들이 제각각으로 움직이고 있어요.
Did it just kill everybody? The buildings are all starting to shift. It was as Ishmael said. The buildings, all tethered to a complicated network of rails, were either rising from or sinking into the earth.
이 근방에 있는 모든 건물에 움직임이 관측된다. 남겨진 것은 없군.
Movement has been observed from every building in the vicinity. Everything is changing. This would actually be so cool in real life. No, hear me out, chat. I think they should do this in real life. I think they should find a way to do this. Think about it. Imagine if you lived in a city where all of the restaurants, like every month, they like moved. So like let's say you have like an Italian place and like a Chinese restaurant and like a fast food restaurant right next to you. And so for that month, you can eat at those three places, and then the restructuring day happens and everything gets switched around. It's all moving around. It's all switched. Now, for the next month, you've got a sandwich shop, like a soup restaurant, and then probably like some sort of other fast food joint as well. But like, dude, that would be so sick. That would be so cool. A lot of accidents would happen. We'll just stay inside that day. Just stay. Don't walk on the streets. That would be cool. I, Don Free Cody, believe that this would be quite disruptive. I think it'd be cool. How are people in H Corp finding their houses? Well, you just stay in your house on restructuring day. You just make sure you don't do like your grocery shopping on restructuring day.
어젯밤에 작달막한 소란이 있긴 했으나 이 정도의 규모는 아니었네만.
The localized shifting of structure we have observed yesternight were not as sweeping as this. Does that count as Shi Yuha from the grave making a sweeping joke? Is Yi Sang picking up the mantle that Shi Yuha has left him? I think he might be.
밤중에 보셨던 건 제적일의 전조 현상이었을 거예요. 공간의 재분배를 위해 알맞은 위치로 조금 이동했을 뿐일걸요?
What you saw last night must have been a premonition of the restructuring day, nudging some buildings into their positions for a smoother overall redistribution of space. Like, dude, imagine if, like, you got your house restructured and now there's, like, a park, like, there's, like, a beautiful scenery park outside of your house. Like, that would be really cool. And then for a month you can enjoy, like, the house, like, the beautiful scenery outside of your house. And then next month you can be taken someplace else. That would be really cool. A building is flipping over in the background? Yeah, like, imagine, like, oh, I don't like it when the sun shines in my face. And then the building moves, and now the sun doesn't shine in your face in the morning anymore. That would be kind of nice.
제대로 된 시작은 지금부터일 테죠.
Now this is the real deal.
그게 전조 현상이었다고요?
Huh? That whole mess was just a premonition?
지금의 홍원보다도 훨씬 전에 H사가 남긴 잔재라고 할까요? 그때부터 지금까지 이어져 내려온 건물이라 정확히 어떤 무엇을 위한
Oh, they don't know what. Wait, H Corp doesn't know what their singularity does? That's the funniest thing ever. Like they're a corporation that is purely funded by the Gia family, and they don't know what their singularity does. They're just like, yeah, it moves buildings around every month. We don't know why, for what purpose, or how to stop it. Help. You aren't thinking about the negatives, are you, Zach? No, I'm not, because it'd be really funny. It's a remnant of an old H Corp that was here long before our current Hongyan. This structure has been here for a while, so we can't quite know the nature or purpose of its singularity. But at this moment,
지금은 현 H사의 제적일 기준에 맞게 움직이고 있을 뿐이죠.
they shift based on current H Corp's restructuring standards.
모든 것은 하루아침에 이루어지는 소리.
Is the building talking? The world's assembly shifts overnight.
최선을 다해서 노력했다면 두려울 것이 없네.
Yet those who toiled and toiled have not to fear. Okay, yeah, maybe I wouldn't want to be in the building that's doing backflips. You know, the backflip building would be kind of bad to be in. But, like, if it's just like a normal building, that'd be fine. But, like, this one and that one, that's kind of scary.
살만하지 않겠는가? 조금이라도 발붙일 자리가 생겼다는 건.
Is it not joyous to have a place to rest your feet tonight?
만약 그게 아닌 자가 있다면 어쩔 수 있겠나?
To those who weren't availed of fortune, this is simply the reality to bear.
그저 조용히 물러가서 운명을 받아들이는 수밖에.
Only choice is to retreat in silence, to accept your fate as one might. Oh no. This is the old H Corp singularity? Wait, so they have two? Wait, they get two singularities? What do you mean? We're stuck here at all the other corps with like one? Mom, why does H Corp get two singularities? I only get one. Oh no. Await the coming moment, ponder how one might save their skin. Like the ice building from Canto 2? That was a singularity? I thought that was just like an abnormality. Oh wait, wasn't that just a fathom of the ego? I don't remember. I don't remember Canto 2. How many shall plummet today? How many shall remain? Hold on to not all things too tight. For you might lose sight of when to let go, and feigned ignorance when you must take flight. Oh yeah, maybe that's not good. Maybe, yeah, actually I'm rethinking it. Maybe I wouldn't wanna live here. I'm realizing I'm like, you know, maybe the buildings rotate. Yeah, No, this is bad. I take back what I said. I'm fine, in not having a new place to eat every month. Okay. That's bad. I thought they were just, like, spinning the houses, but no, they're... Oh, God. That's, like, horrifying. Just stay inside. Oh, God. That is not good. Huh. The consequences of reassembly for the evicted is an endless plummet. Wait, are these people in their houses or who aren't in their house? I can't tell. Just stay inside. Well, he's saying the evicted. So, like, are these people who were on the streets? I would just let people into my house. Man, if it's reassembly day, and, like, there's people, like, out on the streets, I'd be like, hey, come inside. Like, there's no other, like, you're not making it otherwise. Like, unless you perfect parry all of the buildings. Like, here, we can have, like, tea while the houses are spinning. Like, come on in, like, you gotta come inside, man. They're being thrown out. I would, like, fasten myself down. I would, like, get a, like, massive rope. And I'd, like, I'd like, forge the rope into, like, steel beams in the floor of my house. And I'd, like, tie myself into it. Turn the whole thing into a centrifuge. Actually, I might, like, literally get brain damage and die from that. But that's probably better than that. Jeez. The consequences of reassembly for the evicted mean an endless plummet. The W Corp has 2 singularities? Oh, interesting. What a terrible sight to behold, unable to do aught to help. Ye sang, use your wings and fly up and catch them! Go, use the wing!
그것도 H사의 특징인가요?
Is this another one of H-Corp's idiosyncrasies?
다른 둥지에도 부의 척도를 재는 특출난 가치가 존재하지 않던가요?
I don't know. Did other nests also have their own measures of one's wealth?
T사가 시간을 제어로 썼던 것처럼 말이요.
As T-Corp makes use of time as currency?
맞아요. 이곳 홍어는 그 척도와 재화가 공간의 소유 규모인 방이라는 단위로 결정된답니다.
Exactly. H-Corp's measure of wealth and currency is based on how much space a person owns, measured by a scale they call rooms. Oh, so you gotta be a landlord to live here. I see. Interesting. So H-Corp's all about being a landlord. You get crushed by the walls? Wait, are the houses, like, crushing in on them? I thought the rooms were staying the same shape, but they were just, like, spinning. It's eviction, though? Oh. Also, they probably can't afford that. Rope is cheap. Everyone can afford rope. It's, like, literally fiber. Like, just tie your... And nails, everyone can afford. Nail the rope onto the floor. Tie yourself up with the rope. There's nothing stopping a corporation from having multiple singularities. What if they have, like, 75, though? Like, what if, like, they're at a point where, like, it's like, okay, buddy. Like, we have to stop. Like, you can't have any more. Like, you can go anywhere else, but you can't stay at this table. You can't have any more singularities. Oh, no.
소유한 건물의 면적이 곧 재산의 척도라는
Id est. The measure of one's space is a measure of one's wealth. He's looking at me to say that.
그래서 한 달에 한 번 평가된 노동의 가치와 소득의 양에 따라서 각자가 가지고 있는 공간의 면적이 정해집니다.
Oh, they're assigned space. Oh, so it's not even like they own a house. So once every month, the worth of each person's labor and the quantity of their income is measured to determine how much space they are assigned. Oh, so okay, alright. So it's not like evil landlord capitalism. It's evil landlord communism. Okay, that's interesting. That's yeah. Interesting.
잘 살고 있다가 갑자기 내 집에서 밀려난다는 거야?
So they can kick me out of my home for no reason?
아니 뭔
What the? Just what kind of ridiculous rule is that?
이곳에서 한 번도 나고 자란 적 없는 저희야 그렇게 느끼겠지만
Well, it might appear that way to outsiders like us, but... Dog, I keep looking at it. K-Corp is looking much better, like, by the day. K-Corp is like a paradise, man. Bro, you just have to worry about them spying on you when you're sad. Dude, K-Corp is like chill. What the heck? When you guys said that like K-Corp is like the best corporation, I was like, yeah, sure, but like, although to be fair, we haven't really seen like P-Corp that much. They could still be chill. But like K-Corp is like chill. K-Corp is like, dude, I want to live in K. No wonder why so many people were trying to immigrate into K-Corp. Dude, that they like, you can actually like live. You can breathe in K-Corp.
오래전부터 존재했던 홍원의 규칙인데다 분배의 방식과 계산도 정교하기 때문에 이곳에 사는 사람들은 모두 자연스럽게 받아들이는 것 같더라고요.
The calculations behind these redistributions are meticulously designed and have been here for a long time, so it seems to me that everyone just accepts them as a natural part of their lives. I would say L Corp would probably be one of the best ones. I thought L Corp like didn't exist anymore.
그럼 홍루 씨도 직접 보신 적이 있으세요?
Have you seen this happen in person too, Honglu?
이 제적일이라는 것이요.
This restructuring day? Dude, honestly, like the outskirts is looking like kind of chill. Like they had like a whole like winter village. Like I mean, yeah, it got raided by like evil monsters, but like as long as you have like people to defend you from the evil monsters, you have like a feudal village. Like that's you know what? I would hedge my bets taking the feudal village over this. Call me crazy, but like the feudal village where you have to have people defend you from monsters, I think I'd rather hedge my bets in than this place.
보았죠?
I have.
제 방에 있는 난간에서 가끔 바깥의 풍경들을 바라보고 있으면
Sometimes I'd watch the cityscape from behind the railings of my room.
아주 멀긴 했지만 분명히 보이곤 했어요.
It happened far, far away from me, but I could see it all very well. So I guess your best bet is like, honestly, I think you want to be on ground level and you want to just like do a bunch of stretches beforehand so that you're super limber and unironically just try to parry everything. Like if you see a house running at you, jump out of the way. If like the ground below you is like flipping over, you gotta like spin roll out of the place. You gotta like, you see the other building's like gonna crush you into another one, you climb the side of the building as fast as you can. That's how you do it. His expression remains tranquil and still as he calmly reminisces. It was like then, when he was merely watching the featureless scenery pass him by.
제가 살았던 대관원은 제적일에 별 관심이 없었어요. 그곳은 방이 늘어날지언정 줄어들 일은 없는 곳이었거든요.
Dangguan, my old home, was never too concerned about the restructuring days. We'd get more rooms some days, but we'd never, ever shrink. Oh, so they're just amassing wealth. That's what they're like, everyone else is just getting their homes stolen by them.
그래서 저는 바라만 볼 뿐이었죠. 제가 머물던 방에서.
So I've never been affected by these restructuring days. I've only ever witnessed them as they happened beneath me, high up in my room. There's no way all the people in the Dangguan mansion like do enough labor for them to maintain that mansion. That's crazy. The people in the city want to live outside, and the people outside the city want to live inside. True.
너는 그래. 너라면
You.
할 수 있는 일은
You're.
없겠지만.
Fine. I doubt there was anything you could have done, but
이런 꼴을 보고도 그냥.
you just sat on your hands and watched all this stuff. What? I mean, Heathcliff. Let's be so for real. Let's be so for real, Heathcliff. I guarantee you there were a lot of people who were short on time in T-Corp that you didn't do anything about. Heathcliff trailed off, but I could see that he was gritting his teeth.
가마한대가 더 도착한다고 합니다.
Another palanquin's coming!
당신들을 태울 가마가 온 것 같네요. 이야기는 그만하고 타러 가시죠.
And there's your ride. I think we've chatted enough, so let's get you guys going.
이게
This is a palanquin? Ishmael, we literally just saw one. Ishmael, we literally Jia Shichun got carried away in one. Is Ishmael so jealous of Jia Shichun that she's unable to perceive her anymore?
네. 그래도 여럿이서 타도 될 만큼 큰 가마를 보내주셨네요.
Yep, looks like they sent us a palanquin large enough to comfortably seat a big crowd of people together.
가복 도련님이야. 귀빈 12분 맞소?
He's got eyes, chat. This is a real character. This is a real character. He has eyes, chat. Remember, ProjectMoon, whenever they introduce an NPC that is not a real character that does something, they don't have eyes. Their eyes are like basically just holes in their skull. They don't have eyes. This guy has eyes. That means he's important to the story. The palanquin bearer is important. The lore of the palanquin bearer is important, chat. Young Master Zhao Yu and his 12 honored guests. Is that correct?
13인데요?
It's 13 to be exact. But I thought Sade wasn't invited.
잠깐. 소인이 듣기로는 분명 복 도련님의 세력은
Whoa, hold your horses. I was told that young Master Bao Yu's faction was just 12 people. Oh, she's dead. Wait. Chat. What if Jia Shichun is a misdirection? What if Jia Shichun is a misdirection? What if Jia Shichun is the red herring? What if we're looking at second kindred Sade? Hear me out, chat. Hear me out, chat. Think about it. It makes sense. I'm kidding. It's gonna be Jia Shichun. Upon hearing that, Sade began aggressively striding towards him, causing the palanquin bearer to shrink in fear.
왜 이렇게 무섭게 다가오시는지.
Whoa! Slow down, lady!
12 맞는데요?
Oh my god! She's nothing there! Oh my god, they were right. She's nothing there. She's nothing there. Chat, she's nothing there. Chat. I need to drink my water. Chat, she's nothing there. Oh my, she's nothing there. She's nothing there. She's nothing there, chat. Oh my god, it's real. Sade's dead. R.I.P. Sade, and this just means another technical failure in Pilot's book, but, Sade's nothing there? That's crazy. We are 12 people. What's wrong?
설마 당신 눈에는 이게 멀쩡한 새가의
Oh.
이유가 보이시나요?
Well, never mind. There's still a chance because she's making herself plot relevant. Wait! Wait. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Intervalos that happen before a canto always include something that leads into the next canto as an important plot point. I wasn't sure what was going to be the important plot point that the nocturnal sweeping led into. I thought that it was going to be Jia Shichun and Dawn, and then that was going to lead to the second Kinder Jia Shichun. What if the thing that happened in the intervalo, that's the thing that's leading into the next canto, is the fact that Sade is back? I think that's it. It's the fact that Sade is back. And it's the fact that Sade is nothing there. Hold up. Dude, this is crazy. The intervalo was all red herrings. Sade was the important part. Oh my gosh! And that's gonna be the thing that they can't fight! That's gonna be the thing that they're not gonna be able to beat! They're gonna put us up against nothing there. We're gonna fight nothing there. It's gonna, like, kill everybody. It's gonna sweep everybody. Jia Shichun's gonna die while fighting nothing there. Hong Lu's gonna distort while fighting nothing there. And then Dawn's gonna bite Jia Shichun. And then we're gonna... it's gonna happen! It's gonna happen! Chat! It's gonna be peak! I need water. It's gonna be peak. Anyways, back to the story. I mean, don't tell me that this thing looks like a normal contributing member of a clan to you. What? Sade suddenly grabbed my shoulders and presented me before the bear like I was some product. I mean, that's a pretty unique head that this one's got there. I don't think I've seen anything like it round here in Hongyan, but isn't that just a prosthetic in the shape of a clock? I guess, but still.
생각을 좀 해보세요.
I mean,
당신이라면 아무리 돈 없는 애잔한 인생이라 하더라도 시계를 머리로 붙이시겠어요?
I mean, let me ask you something. Can you imagine why anyone would risk in their right mind would stick a clock where their head's gotta go, even when they're hurting for cash?
에이, 말이 되나요? 홍원엔 더 다양한 재주를 부릴 수 있는 생체 시술이 차고 넘치는구먼.
Dang, dude, they're slashing Dante. This is crazy. Ugh, no way, ma'am, never. There are way more versatile biomodifications available here in Hongyan than whatever that whack job is. Nobody in their right mind would.
제 말이요. 대체 무슨 사연인지는 몰라도 세상엔 우리가 모르는 참 딱한 처지가 많은 법이죠.
Why? Just say that Dante is not a person and is like an artifact. Exactly, right? No idea what went down, but this fellow here sure seems to have fallen on hard times. Too bad we live in a world where such misfortune can befall an honest soul like them.
아이고, 이거 사기구만 사기. 이 어떤 뒷골목에서 그랬는지 몰라도 아주 단단히 당했어.
Oh boy. Looks like this one got scammed. A nasty scam, too. Whatever back streets they got that from must have been a real scoundrel who did it.
더군다나 시간도 안 맞고 제대로 된 의식도 없어요. 이것 봐요. 입이 없어서 째까기는 소리 내는 것밖에 할 줄 아는 게 없다니까요.
And look, even the clock isn't on time. And this poor person is barely conscious. Look, all they can do is make these weird ticking noises because they don't even have a mouth. Those were some pretty darn hurtful things to say, but I decided not to take them at face value. It was pretty obvious what she was trying to do. He's going to make 5,000 theories and they're all gonna end up wrong? No, Kroga. This is the Canto for theorizing. For I, Mast3r Zak, got Hong Lu forehead theory right. And Canto 8 is the Canto of Hong Lu. I am in my element, my zone. I have awakened new senses. I see between the lines, read the invisible text. I truly have become the theorizer. Somebody tell Sade. I'm getting dizzy.
아이고, 정말이네. 누가 이런 잔인 공로할 짓을?
Good grief. You weren't kidding. Who could have done something so awful?
다행히도 우리
young text.
보호 도련님이
No,
다른
not young text. Sorry, small text.
차마 눈 뜨고 못 보겠다 싶어서 주워온 거예요.
It's a real blessing that young...
다른 머리로
Okay, never mind. You're still talking? I
일도
forget.
아닐
Like a lot of text. Manager has opened up the third 3.5 eye. True. It's a real blessing that young Master Bao Yu's got such a kind-hearted soul. He simply could not walk past the timepiece embroidered selling this human being like they're some toy or tool. So he picked them up to get their head replaced by something proper. Hong-Yong's got more than enough resources for something like that, right?
아, 그야 그렇지요. 돈만 넉넉히 있다면 전신까지 싹 다 교체하는 건 일도 아니니.
Oh, well, you're not wrong there. It's really easy to swap out your whole body as long as you've got the cash to burn. A new head? For me? Dude, imagine if we got Dante a new head. That'd be crazy. Alright, what do you think Dante's head, what do you think their head would look like, chat? What if Dante, I don't know.
그렇죠? 그래서 보호 도련님의
Also, didn't the clock used to be down here? Did the clock turn recently? I thought the clock was like here last we saw it turn. Uh-oh. We're like reaching the doomsday like pretty soon. Right? See what I mean? So that's why they told you that young Master Bao Yu has only 12 people in this faction, including yours truly.
그래 보입니다. 하지만 저희도
Well,
좀 태워주기엔 곤란.
I see your point, but we can't just...
곤란하시다는 건 우리 도련님도 아주 잘 알고 계시죠. 그래서 이렇게 작은 성이라도
Ooh. Let all of us board, yes. Our young master fully understands the moral conundrum you find yourself in, so we'd like to offer you this tiny token of appreciation. Sade produces some bills from her pocket and smoothly slid them into the palanquin bearer's own.
에헤이, 이러시면 안 되는데.
Oh man. Wait, hold up. Creeper. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, lady, you really shouldn't be doing this. I really shouldn't.
그리고
Oh, and another thing.
이런저런 이야기가 새어나가면 괜히 일이 복잡해지잖아요.
Oh, and another thing. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but if a word of this gets out, things might get pretty messy for both of us. And that doesn't have to happen, does it?
알다마다요. 보아하니 사정도 딱해 보이고 해서 이번만 그냥 태워드리는 거요.
Inaudibly. Ma'am, I am doing this purely out of the goodness of my own heart, after all. What's a free ride for the downtrodden, eh?
안 된다는 놈이 왜 돈은 자연스럽게 주머니에 넣고 있는 거냐?
Seems to me this bloke's doing this purely out of interest in the fatness of his wallet. Well, he did initially deny the money. He was like, I don't want to take the money, And then she's like, well, if I tell people that you did...
자자, 거기서 그만 쑥덕거리고 이제 그만 올라타시죠.
Alright, stop gossiping over there and get on board. Wait, are we leaving Pilot alone here? No! Pilot! Pilot seemed to have noticed me staring in his direction. He stopped fidgeting with the radio and waved at us. Don't worry, Pilot's not alone. He's here with Virgilius and Charon. And don't worry, Virgilius and Charon are gonna be perfectly fine. They have Pilot to protect them. Don't worry, I know the Red Fraud has seen some, you know, bad things happened to him as of late, so don't worry. Pilot's here to make sure things go over smoothly.
아, 저는 여기서 처리할 것이 남았습니다. 걱정 마시고 몸석이 다녀오시면 됩니다.
Ah, don't you worry about me. And have a safe trip over there. I've got some stuff to handle on the outside. Whoa. We like vroom. I sure hope Pilot is safe. Pilot shot dead in District 8. No, Pilot has the survival skills. This design is more akin to an extravagant limousine than a palanquin.
이 샴페인 마셔도 되는 거야?
Ah, look, a bottle of champagne. Can I chug this?
무슨
Of course not. Drinking while on a mission is...
자,
Uh-oh. With a quick clap, Sade promptly put an end to the hubbub in... The hubbub unexpectedly flash appearance of the palanquin caused. Her demeanor had shifted entirely into that of a calm and collected strategist, a far cry from the person who was chatting up a storm with the bear just a minute ago. Uh-oh.
일 얘기하죠. 일 얘기.
Time to get to work, everyone. Alright, I'm trying to figure out if Sade has said any of those lines before. Because if Sade is nothing there, I feel like nothing there would be like repeating lines that Sade has said. Has Sade said time to get to work, everyone, before? Because if they're ending on that, that it would make sense if she was. Think about it. Pilot would not fly through winter? Oh no. Pilot found dead in the Bronx. Charon accidentally ran over Pilot. No. Pilot shot dead in District 8. We love Pilot. Way. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think everyone else feels the same. This is why I'm the #1 Pilot fan, chat. There's a really, really low floor, actually. It's pretty easy to be high up in the Pilot fan rankings. No one else is there. Disruption. They're gonna crash our limousine? Chain bat. Recommended level 47. Blood fiends, kill them.
그리고 그 후엔
Then you'll...
잠깐.
Wait.
밖이 소란스럽군.
Something's going on outside. Or something, I don't know. I can't beatbox. I thought it would be funny, but then I realized I can't. I would love to make an employee meal from Pilot. Dude, he's gonna work. He out of the charity of his own heart. Of his own heart. He volunteered to work for free at Limbus Company for like a year. Out of the goodness of his own heart, he's volunteering for this company for he asks for nothing in return. Pilot is a saint. A saint among men. And he's working here for free, helping the sinners. Helping these sinners find the true path. That's why he's the pilot. Because he's the one flying the plane through the sky, bringing us to a brighter horizon. Not long after Sade paused over Otis' remark, a grating speaker whine ran out, followed by the worried voice of the bear on the other end. We're under attack!
평탄하다 했더니
I thought things were going a little too easy.
여러분을 방해하고 싶은
It's not
투고가
surprising that
여럿 있겠죠?
other candidates are trying to eliminate us, just in case. Payment got docked as a punishment? No, he did that. He volunteered. Sade is doing the same thing? This is nothing there. The abnormality. Why am I not surprised? I keep looking at her sprite. They're gonna change her sprite to like something else soon. Okay, well there's just guys. Oh wait, these ones have black clothes. Do they have a different passive? No. Bro said easy money, Blood Fiend team. I love that I can use 7 Sinners again. Let me just say, I love using 7 Sinners. I love having a team that I can have all 4 Blood Fiends, Red Eyes Ryushu, Ring Yi Sang, and N-Corp Foss. The one who grips Foss. We've got the dream team here. Manager has memory loss and brain damage from the sweeper event? No. I just see the... I don't know. The black clothes one have hair? Wait, let's see. Oh, you're right, they do! Die. Wait, actually? Hold up. Oh, we don't have any ego resources, my bad. And then your block is gluttony for some reason. Kind of? No, they do have hair. It's just in the back of their head. Their barber messed them up? Oh no. Bro, me when I ask for the I see the word's not in front of my screen anymore. I'm just gonna say H Corp. Me when I ask for the H Corp cut and my barber cuts all my hair off. Actually, wait, that is the barber. Wait, what? Oh no. Wait, that's kind of perfect. Manager is probably fine. Clocks don't usually have brains. The brain is probably stored elsewhere, with the heart being where the clock is. Wait. Top 5. Yeah, no, you're dead. You're dead. Bro gets La Sangre? That's crazy. I was gonna say, Ring Sang, if you lost that clash, Ring Sang loses a clash to a random guy on the street. Whoa! I will say, this is the best combination of announcers. Virgilius, Dawn, and the Gnomes. The full range of emotions, with no filler. Perfection. That was a creative decision? Virgilius, we're winning! What do you mean? We're killing people. Wow. Nah, he win. Hold up, wait, chat. Bum 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 bum. Or like, dude, imagine like boss music just like starts playing. Dude, this guy, this plus 20% damage. He might be the GOAT, chat. He might. What? No, you know what? We're gonna see if he's the GOAT, chat. We're gonna see if he's the GOAT. We're gonna see if he's the GOAT. I don't think he's the GOAT, chat. We'll let him try again. The final boss. Yeah, no. Well, he had a shot. Charge! True! Alright, well, goodbye.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
Disruption 2? No story? They're just back? Dude, in his dying breath, he called for backup. That's crazy. Like, dude, poetry. Why are we, like, not clashing, like, any of it? Oh, because they're blocking. Bro, imagine you stop a car so that you can, like, rob the people and kill the people inside of the car, and they step out, and they're so intimidating, the first thing you do is you're just like, I have to block here. I have to block or they'll kill me. Oh wait, I have jelly beans here. I should eat some of those. I have a bag of jelly beans. They're like a little bit old though, so they're still good. It's jelly beans. This Canto has a lot more beginning fights than others. No, it's about the same. Struggling? Wait, the goat? The goat, chat? The goat? He's winning? He did damage? Wait, hold up. No, never mind. There's only one goat here. I have ate expired food and it was fine. Oh, it's not they're jelly beans. They're not expired. They're just, like, slightly stale. Jelly beans don't go bad. They just, like, the shell on the outside gets a little harder. And they're not as, like, juicy in the center, but it's fine, because it's still candy. Although, actually, fun fact about expired food. I was cleaning out the back of one of the food shelves, and I found a thing of, like quick ramen that it had its expiration. It was like mushroom ramen, and its expiration date was 2021. And so I was like, I am not opening that. I don't want to know what the mushrooms have done to the ramen in that time. So I just, like, tossed it. Jelly bean. Just like Yi sang. I'm pretty sure I ate 20-year expired Skittles in the army, and I'm okay, mostly. I mean, sugar doesn't really go bad. Unless it molds. Basically, unless something else starts eating the sugar before you do, sugar doesn't really go bad. Sugar is one of those things that's like a preservative. Like, if something else starts eating your sugar, then don't eat it. But, like, if you're the only one eating your sugar, it's fine. I never use milk past its expiration date? Yeah, don't do that. Candy is not real food. Chat, candy's not real food. It doesn't, like, expire. It's only when you start adding, like, other foods to candy that it makes it expirable. If it's one of those bricks of ramen are the ones I'm thinking of, there's no real mushroom in it, and it's just separate sealed packages. No, it's one of those, like, where you rip it open and, like, immediately, and you just dump all the contents in. Like, it's already, like, mixed. Or something, I don't know. I didn't open it to find out. Dog, he's washed! Ring Sang is washed! Dude, this is the best ID in the game? Bro! He's washed. Dude, look at that tree! Why does it have eyes? Why does it have eyes and a mouth? Can you guys see the face in this tree? Am I crazy, or do you guys also see a face in this tree? I see like 3... Dude, this tree is I see like 5 faces in this tree. This is freaking me out. I'm like, this tree looks like a person. Why is it like looking at me like that? This is actually a very disturbing image. I don't know why, but it looks like there's like a creepy dude like peeking over the side of the wall. Then it looks like there's like a frog thing with a mouse here. Then it like has eyes here. And then like these are 2 eyes and it's got like a nose. That's creepy. Is that a tier 3 Ring Sang? He's much better at tier 4. Is he? Wait, no, it's this one. Oh yeah, because reuse coin once. And then the second one would be... and can reuse coin twice. I see it. I see why that would be good. I don't have any boxes, though. I wasted them... Well, I didn't waste them all, but... I don't have any boxes. Wait, hold up. We can complete missions? Hold up, hold up. No, that's thread. That's useless. Dude, why did the Limbus Pass pearlescence? Why do I get, like, gray when this is pearlescent? I want the pearlescent options. Dude, this looks so cool. Look, it's, like, pearlescent, chat. Why do I get the gray ones? The skill 2 is what makes him good, and the reuse coin rate is great at tier 4. Oh, okay. I see. What? They're not telling us how many stages there are. Oh, I think they've done that for every Canto. These trees are freaky, though. I don't like them. This one, like, specifically, because this looks like it's, like, staring at me, but I don't like those trees. Buy the pass manager? No, I've not ever spent money on this game, and I never will. This is my favorite game of all time. I think it's the best video game I ever played. I'm not gonna spend money on it until they finish the game, and then instead of taking the servers offline, they release the game as a $15 game on Steam. And then I will buy the game so that I can keep all of my progress. But yeah, eventually they're gonna stop Limbus Company. Dude, look at, like, this looks so cool. I don't know why I'm, like, looking at the back. I'm trying to find secrets, chat. This looks like a security camera. Why are they hiding this spot specifically? There are, like, no people here. Dude, look how it, like, goes from, like, this gray, like, city to, like, this beautiful, like, picturesque, like, scenery. This is crazy. Bro, alright, look at, like, how beautiful this looks. Look at how beautiful this looks. I'm not saying it doesn't look beautiful, but, like, the budget, chat. The budget is showing. Like, this still looks really good, and it still works, and it's still good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this looks bad. But, like, look at this. And now look at this. The budget is doing them well. The budget is visible, chat. The budget is visible. Transition spot. I am spending money, to be honest. It's worth it to me. No, it's worth it to me. I just have a thing where if I spend money on a free-to-play game, I lose interest in it. Like, it's like a mental, like, thing. Where if I spend money gaining currency that I could have gotten for free, or, like, doing something, like, in exchange for something, like, it loses all of the, like, drive that I would have to collect the free currency, like, disappears. So I don't want to do that to this game, because I love this game. How's the ProjectMoon anime gonna get made? They get money every time they copyright claim one of my streams for a Millie song, so it's fine. Or maybe Millie gets money, huh?
대관원 입성이요.
Whoa, that's mass. I thought it was just built like one building. Dude, they got this, and then they go blah, 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 blah. Dude, this is giant. The heck? Dude, I would love to live here. And I just like live in a room that's like near like one of the many kitchens that I assume they have. And I just like eat food and like go back to my room and it'd be like chill. You will send a unhinged rich person to you next stream to give you funds to buy the battle pass and some extra. They bought me the Yakuza games and gave me $100 on a whim. Yo. Bro's friends with Hong Lu. Bro knows Hong Lu. Bro's giving Hong Lu a DM. It's because it's all in black and white. There's literally no color in that corp. Yeah, that's fair. Entering Daeguan now. Despite some trouble on the way, it seemed that we are managing to arrive at our destination mostly unhurt. Daeguan, Hong Lu's old home.
어이쿠, 시간이 얼마 남지 않았네요.
Oof, we're running out of time.
파우스트 씨, 제 작전의 핵심은 이미 이해하셨겠죠?
Faust, I'm sure you understood the most important part of my plan, right?
그리 보기 좋은 광경은 아닐 거라 예상합니다.
It is unlikely to be a pleasant sight to behold. Bro, Sade let Faust in on a little secret. Sade said, "Hey Faust, come to the corner of the palanquin for a second. You have received a voicemail."
핵심은 그들이 여러분을 죽이려 들어도 당황하지 않고 기다리는 것에 있답니다.
Remember, the plan hinges on your patience, everyone. You have to remain calm and wait, even if they freak out and actively try to kill you. Is she actually not? She might, dude. She might nothing there out.
질의 겁을 먹고 처리하라는 명이 떨어질 수도 있겠죠. 하지만 홍원의 가주를 심사하는 자의 담력이 그 정도는 아닐 거라 생각합니다.
There is a chance that they might panic and immediately order for the sinners to be executed on the spot. However, it is unlikely that the person whose responsibility is to judge the next family hierarch of Hongyeon will make such a hasty response.
그렇죠. 상대의 그릇이 크기만 하다면야.
Exactly. Everything's gonna be fine as long as the decider has the capacity for patience.
죽여?
Huh? Execution? What?
그럼 다음 연락은 1차전을 무사히 마친 후에 하는 걸로?
Great. I'll follow up with a subsequent contact once you've safely completed the first round of the evaluations. After that cryptic exchange with Faust, Sade leapt gracefully off the moving palanquin, as Heathcliff murdered in his half-sleep. We watched her grow smaller and smaller. I thought they meant literally. I thought she actually nothing there'd out for a second. I thought like she turned into the dog. We watched her grow smaller and smaller as the distance between us grew. But what we really caught our eye were the scattered humans that Restructuring Day had evicted from their homes. They were trying to drag their broken bodies off the road, sobbing and writhing. Dude, I would hate living in this. I put me in K-Corp, chat. Please, I don't want to go anywhere else. Put me in K-Corp.
참혹하네요. 저희가 도와드릴 수 있는 건 없겠지만.
This is horrible. There isn't anything we can do to help, but
그런 무력한 감각은 업무 효율에 영향을 끼친다.
Such sense of futility and powerlessness will negatively impact the efficient performance of your professional obligations. Repeated exposure to similar stimuli is recommended to desensitize oneself of this sensation. I know where you used to work, Mersault! I know what you've done! I know what you are! I won't let you say that to him!
홍루 씨는 집에 돌아가시는 소감이 어때요?
So, Hong Lu, how do you feel about going back home after so long? Alright, considering how many lines of dialogue Sinclair has had in this Canto, are we fair to say that this is a Sinclair main character moment? Oh no. Sinclair changed the subject.
글쎄요.
I don't know.
말이라고 하냐? 복잡하겠지.
That's an expression for dude. He's come around. He's like chill with Hong Lu now. He's realizing that him and Hong Lu are one and the same. Don't even need to ask him, lad. I know it can't be easy.
나는 중간에 그냥 다시 돌아갈까 생각만 수백 번 했다고.
As for me, blimey, I hesitated almost 1,000 times, wondering if I should just turn around and leave.
만약에 문을 두들겼는데 그 애가 나를.
What if I knocked on those gates, but she... That's an expression, by the way. Holy. And then one of the sinners is gonna go, who? Heathcliff came to a suffocating stop, his voice trembling lightly as he did so. Dude, are we getting Heathcliff grieving? Dude, they really had all of the other sinners shut up for Canto 7. They really said, everyone else, pause all of your emotions. Focus on Don Quixote. That's crazy. The other sinners stared at him in confused silence.
뭔데요? 말을 왜 하다가 마는...
What is it? Why'd you stop in the middle of a... wow, look at these cool windows. I think we can swap them out with other images. Dante doesn't want Heathcliff to put the pieces together that Dante was the one that killed Catherine. I quickly tried to swerve from this subject again, but all I got was Ishmael's scolding glare that seemed to wordlessly tell me not the time.
기억나요?
I remember.
각자의 희노애락이 있었던 도시로 향했을 때 여러분들은 모두 버스에서
No! That was a different sentence. Hong Lu didn't say, I remember what happened each time. No. Hong Lu just said, I remember. That's a complete sentence. Next sentence, I remember what happened each time. Hong Lu remembers Catherine. Maybe. But the way that he phrased it, given the context of what we're talking about, Hong Lu might remember Catherine, chat. Hong Lu might remember Catherine. Considering that those were two unique sentences. If he just said this, that would be different. But because he said the initial I remember, chat, he might remember. I remember what happened each time one of us returned to a part of the city that held our memories. Memories of happiness, anger, sorrow, and joy. And as we traveled, I remember that they were all looking at the scenery only they could see.
로자 씨는 계속 어설프게 농담을 하시려고 했고
Rhodia, you awkwardly tried your best to crack jokes.
싱클레어 씨는 몇 번의 울음을 삼키려고 하셨죠.
Sinclair, you tried to hold back the welling tears again and again.
그리고 이상 씨는 오랫동안 눈을 감으셨어요.
Yi sang, you shut your eyes for a long, long time.
이스마일 씨는 호수를 내려다보면서 계속 혼잣말을 하셨고
Ishmael, you couldn't stop talking to yourself while glaring down at the lake's surface.
히스클리프 씨는 잔뜩 겁을 먹어서 머리를 수없이 매만지셨어요.
And Heathcliff, I saw you scared and anxious, shaping your hair over and over again. The hair coupons! I remember Heathcliff. Oh no. And you can never get her back, even if you tried. She's gone across all realities. No, he can lock in. You've really been watching us closely, huh? He's been theorizing. Did we?
봄 가버리면
Spring leaves, petals scatter, and I shall turn around to find the doors which they belong and return forevermore. That goes hard, though. Spring leaves, petals scatter. That's because I thought he was talking about like the leaves, the plants. but it like spring takes a leaf, like leaves, petals scatter. Dude, that's that's insane. We gotta talk about. We gotta acknowledge that.
저는 말이죠. 다들 각자마다 모아둔 꽃잎들이 있다고 생각해요.
I think everyone has a small mound of petals they gathered for themselves.
나 없는데? 그런 걸 왜 모아?
What? I don't. Why would anyone collect something like that?
그러면 아직 버리지 않고 있는 것뿐이죠.
Then you simply haven't discarded them yet. There was still a transparent smile on his face, but I think I saw a burling, sinking shadow behind it. Well, now Dante can see the shadows. Flashbang, but slow and calm. The moment I felt that, a familiar light came into view, and I immediately understood what was going on. The golden bow is close, and it is resonating with Honglu's fathoms. Whoa. They watch the flower burial of mine and mock away. Who lays me to rest once I die? Somewhere in Dangguan, past. When spring passes, youth passes. As wrinkles shear it away. This is an insanely early Fathoms, by the way. Is this like the quickest Fathoms we've gotten, by the way? This is like a frame 1 Fathoms. That's kind of crazy. Dawn didn't get Fathoms till like much later. I mean, Heathcliff might have gotten like a flashback, but like specifically something that's a Fathoms? If we're focusing on the he 100%'s gonna like distort and abnormalize his eyes. If we're focusing on the Fathoms now, that's because no, he's abnormalizing, chat. He's abnormalizing. Flowers pass, people pass, and ignorant they remain to where they hie. Who are you? Why do you always recite these strange, complicated poems? Daiyu? Oh, Daiyu's probably gonna die. You. Jiabaoyu! There are plenty of ways to remain young, aren't there? Daiyu question mark? Oh! Whenever they add a question mark to a character, that's like, it's always somebody important, so. Because we needn't need the snow in our hair to know that spring will pass. Why are you cleaning up those fallen petals? Just float them away downstream. You'll get dirt on your hands. And be so wasteful? How will we hear the sound of falling rain once we swept all the petals away? This is a remembrance. Oh. This is a remembrance. Remembrance of a rainy day. Of a rainy day. So I'm going to treasure it. Besides, these beautiful blossoms will get so dirty in the stream if we let them float away. Also, there's a person right here, like behind me. This like looks like gray hair. There might be somebody here. Oh, she's probably dead then. So please, don't scatter all the petals from your embrace, Big Brother Baoyu. Honglu. Is there anyone you miss here at Dagguan?
네, 없네요.
No, there isn't.
어떻게 그럴 수가 있어요? 가족들이랑 여러 소중한 사람들을 남겨두고 왔을 텐데요.
But how's that possible? Isn't your family here and a bunch of other people who are so important to you?
글쎄요. 잘 지내고 있다 믿고 있는다면
Well, as long as I believe them to be doing well,
구태여 그리운 마음을 가질 연유는 없으니까요.
there isn't any need for me to yearn to see them again. How would Honglu still be playable if he went past the point of no return and become an abnormality? How would Honglu still be playable if he died? Trick question. Dante turns the clock back. Dante unlocks a new special ability that turns the clock back and like reverses corrosions. I think it's kind of messed up that Dante can go into people's minds and like see flashbacks and then like manipulate them with the knowledge that they have learned. That's kind of messed up. Do you still treasure your petals?
아니요. 출가하면서 전부 흩뿌리고 왔답니다.
No, I scattered them all the day I departed my home. Oh, Honglu totally buried their emotions deep down. He's probably distorting. Yeah, no, Honglu's gonna distort, but the distortion's gonna be strong enough that the sinners can't beat it, and he's gonna fully abnormalize eyes.
그래서 이젠 비 오는 날에는 아무 소리도 들리지 않아요.
So my rainy days are now silent. I see.
보신 거죠? 단테님.
You saw that, didn't you, Dante?
제 기억을.
You saw my memory. Wait, has Dante ever told a sinner that they can do that? Has Dante told the sinners that they can do that? Does Honglu just know? I did. Honglu laughed. He wasn't surprised or angry that I peered into his memories.
홍루 씨의 부모님은 어떤 분이세요? 아니면 그 종종 언급하셨던 할머니라는 분이라던가.
Do you want to tell us about your parents? Or, yeah, you talked about your grandmother pretty often, right? What kind of people are they? Sinclair added carefully. Maybe he was trying to commiserate, tenuous as that connection might have been. We were headed to his home to meet his family, anyways.
두 분 다 이치에 밝으셔요.
Ah, they are both very wise in the ways of the world.
할머니는 항상 저를 아껴주셨고요.
Grandmother always treated me preciously.
어머니도 아버지도 저를 아껴주셨죠.
So did my mother and my father.
아, 거의 다 도착했나 봐요.
Ah, we're almost there.
정원이 보이네요.
I can see the garden. This is one massive garden.
본가 안으로 들어가려면 아직 조금 남았어요.
We still have some time before we get to the main buildings.
옛날엔 정원에서 사슴이나 토끼들도 뛰놀았거든요.
I remember the days when deer and hares would frolic here in the garden. Bro, I would live in the garden. I don't want to live in the place where all the houses are getting thrown about. Nah, I'm just gonna, like, camp out. You know what? I'm breaking into this place. No one's gonna find me. It takes them a month to find missing guests. Nah, I'm just gonna, like, roam the halls here, man. Literally, they would never find me. Steal food from the kitchen? I'd be goated.
이거 산책하려면 하루 종일도 걸을 수 있겠는데요.
Well, I can see myself taking a long walk around here. It'd take a whole day and then some to cover the entire ground. Chat, I have an observation that I've made. I'm gonna wait until we're done with this story chapter, but I have an observation. Oh no, I have an observation.
주로 저는 제가 살던 방 주위에서만 다녔어요. 여러모로 위험하니까요.
I usually lingered only around my own room. It's dangerous to stray too far, after all. It's dangerous? Why?
잘못된 길을 걷다가는 예상치 못한 사람도 만날 수 있고 표적이 될 수도 있고요.
There's the strange...
밤에는 앞이 보이지 않을 수도 있잖아요.
There's the strange... There's the stranger danger. There's the stranger danger, getting lost, getting targeted. Besides, it's very dark at night.
그냥 마당에서 달리다가 무릎 깨질 수도 있고 나뭇가지 얼굴 좀 긁히고 그러는 거지.
Well, that ain't a very big deal, is it? Kids run around, scrape their faces on branches, trip, and eat the pavement all the time.
히스클리프 씨라면 자유롭게 달리셨을 것 같아요. 그래도 항상 조심하는 편이 좋아요.
I'm sure you would have run freely around the garden, Heathcliff, but it's important to always be careful.
제가 5살 때는 나뭇가지에 누가 치명적인 독을 발라놓았어요.
When I was 5, someone had lathered a deadly poison on a random tree branch.
독을?
Poison? Maybe I wouldn't want to live here.
히스클리프 씨처럼 뛰노는 걸 좋아하는 동생이 있었는데
I had a little brother who liked to frolic like you do, Heathcliff.
우연인지 딱 그 주위의 나뭇가지에 독이 묻어 있었던 거죠.
But by some coincidence, he happened to be running around the same tree that had its branches lathered with poison.
어떻게 되었는가?
Literally, this was gonna be my point. I was literally just about to say, Don Quixote has not showed up a single time this entire canto. She's here. She's here. We're back. We're so back. I was very worried. I was like, dude, I know that she can't appear at the same screen as Jia Shichun because the Intervalo stuff can't be resolved right now. It has to be resolved later when she, you know, turns her into her own kindred. But I was worried. They didn't have her. I was like, are they gonna cut her from the entire canto? But it's fine. She's here. Whew. What hath transpired thereafter?
괜찮아졌을 거예요.
I'm sure he got better. Oh, he died. I had a little brother. He had a little brother? Yeah.
스빈이 백밤만 자고 나면 괜찮아질 거라고 했거든요.
Shiren told me he'll be fine after 100 nights rest.
스빈은 언제나 똑똑했으니까 그렇게 되었을 거예요.
And because Shiren was always so smart, I'm sure it happened exactly as she said. Dawn was eepy. Dawn was probably sleeping. She was sipping her blood juice box. Oh no. Let's go! Jia Bao Yu. Dude, we can look at the more. Dude, these trees are so. I hate them. They like are looking at me. They're all like different too. I thought they would like. This one is clearly like they're supposed to be a face because this doesn't appear on any of the other ones. He could just that could just mean he's no longer little. Oh, I see. Whoa! Why did the cloud? Oh wait, the clouds just do that. Why am I getting the primal urge to climb this place? Help. I mean, probably not from like right here, but like if you jump off, no, that's pretty high as well. If you started from like one of probably like here, you could probably get on top of here and then here. Yeah, I could see it. The trees look like they're painted. Well, it's a painting, yeah. Why does it... Dude, look how far down it goes. Look how far down it still goes. Why is there a mountain down here? This is a very, like, you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but there's, like, a very, like, mountainous texture. There's, like, a mountain texture behind me. What? Hold up, let me see if I can... No, huh? I don't know. This place is... Wow, there's like a lot of space here. Yeah, oh, like it's this texture. Doesn't this kind of look like a mountain, chat? I don't know. Yeah, look how far down it goes. And then look how high up this goes. So this goes to the tops here. Right? But then this goes like all the way... Whoa. Oh, look, there's like a lake. Dude, this is such a pretty place. IDK play the Canto? I mean, true, but like... Look how beautiful it looks. Jia Bao Yu. There's nothing there? Oh, look, there are people.
대화청 입성이요.
Entering the haunting now! Grand Flower Hall. It wasn't long before our arrival to a new place within Dangguanwan was made known by the palanquin bearer's sonorous announcement.
뭐가 이렇게 많아? 대화청은 또 뭐야?
More buildings? What's the haunting mean anyways?
쉽게 말하면 연회를 여는 방이라고 할까요?
Grand Flower Hall. So I think you could call it a place for banquets?
오, 그런 용도 치곤 여긴 하나의 마을 같은 거.
So you host banquets in this village-sized venue? The translation was above the word? Well, I know it was. I just, they're doing that to mock me because of my pronunciations are not good. But I've seen through their misdirection, because then they remove it afterwards. So I know that I need to get it the first time.
저기 보이는 건 호수인가요?
Is that a lake over there?
아, 그건 연못이랍니다.
Nope, it's a pond.
연못?
A pond? Dang.
도착하면 저랑 시춘이를 환영하는 자리가 마련되어 있을 거예요.
Once we arrive, we will find ourselves a welcoming party for Shichun and me.
아, 로자 씨도 오랜만에 정말 배부르게 드실 수 있겠네요.
Rhodia, you should be able to stuff yourself to your heart's content this time. It's been a while, hasn't it?
도착하기 전부터 이렇게 설렌 적은 처음인 것 같아.
I don't think I've been this excited in a long time.
저건 배인가요? 배를 정박해둔 거예요?
Whoa, is that a ship over there? You have a ship?
아, 네. 가끔 뱃놀이를 나가기도 했거든요.
Ah, yep. We'd sometimes go out boating.
아, 그리고 연못 저 너머에는 시춘이 지내는 건물도 있답니다.
Oh, she is upset. She's like, wait, what? Oh, and Shichun's building's right across that pond. You each get a building of your own?
네. 그래서 처음 홍원을 떠났을 때 다른 곳에서는 한 건물에 온 가족이 함께 지낸다는 게 신기했답니다.
Yes, we do. So when I first departed from Hongyuan, I found the concept of an entire family living under the same roof to be so fascinating.
이래서는 가족끼리 얼굴 한번 보기도 힘들겠네만.
Alas, 'twould be quite the challenge for thy family to see one another.
그러기 위해서 따로 쓰는 걸요?
And that's exactly why we each get a building. And they all have guards. And they all are armed. And we don't let anyone else besides ourselves in.
이거 대화가 제대로 이어지는 거 맞아요?
Are we even talking about the same thing here?
이럴 거면 vacation을 처음부터 홍루군의 집으로
Vacations! Act for woe! We could have merrily enjoyed our vacations at Young Honglu's residence all along?
그건 곤란해요, 동키호테 씨. 출가할 때 할머니와 어르신들께서 꼭 당부하시던 말이 있었거든요.
That wouldn't have worked, Don Quixote. When I left home, grandmother and the elders really impressed on me that
때가 되면 자연스럽게 발걸음은 돌아올 것이니 그 전까지는 많은 것을 그저 보고 있으라고.
the footsteps shall eventually bring you home when the time is right. Thus, witness and only witness as much of the world as you may before you make your return. My memory is poor. It's been a while since I saw the last LobCorp stream, but where is Zach at? I am on, I think, day 40. You can keep Shichun company, Dawn? True.
언제 오려나 했는데 시간이 속절없이 흘러 정말 와버렸네요.
I was wondering when that would be, but time really slipped through our fingers, and just like that, it brought me here. Most sinners did not welcome their turn. Some of them were even terrified of it. Oh no. Sometimes they had to confront what they've been avoiding all their lives. And for some, important things that were once forgotten or lost were waiting for their return. Yeah, like a whole person. But their reluctance is really not surprising at all. I don't think I'd welcome an opportunity to get my memories back with open arms if it was thrust upon me out of nowhere, especially if I was getting dragged out there again against my will. But despite the fact that it couldn't... That's also, by the way, Canto 13 spoilers. Dante's just like admitting the fact that like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get a Canto. But despite the fact that it couldn't be more obvious that his turn has arrived, Hong Lu was tranquil as he ever was. He's always been able to remain aloof no matter what happens. Maybe it won't be different this time either. But even so, can I judge this so hastily? Young Master Bao Yu of the Jia family has returned! Again, with the palanquin's bearer's deep, full-throated announcement of our arrival, the door opened.
자, 피로하실 텐데 어서 들어오세요.
Here we are. You must be all so tired. Come in, come in. Leaving behind the sinners, who were still reeling from the astronomical level of opulence at display, Hong Lu bounced lightly off the palanquin and moseyed into the building.
그거 참...
Quite the...
설렘도 떨림도 없는 차분한 걸음걸이구려.
Light-footed steps he take, unhindered by excitement or trepidation. Right?
좋은 집에만 살아서 뭐 무서울 것도 어색할 것도 없다. 이거 아니겠냐?
Heathcliff, you can't be doing... We were so close! We were so close, Heathcliff! You got better! Rich boy's got nothing to fear because he's used to this kind of poshness. That's all this is. Heathcliff, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing... You're the second richest sinner here! You're the second richest sinner here! Granted, you're like a millionaire and Hong Lu's like a trillionaire, but you're the second richest sinner here! Actually, you might be a billionaire. Let's be, like, real. Wuthering Heights is kind of crazy, if you think about it.
그래도 홍루군의 마음 한구석에는 가족들에 대한 그리움이 남아있을 것 같지 않은가?
Verily, this may be a subtle expression of that teensy part of him that longeth to see his family again. Once we all left the palanquin.
모든 것이 상당히...
No, they took the food! They turned it into a ping pong table! Dude, they got like the lines, they got the like thing. Bro, where'd the food go? They took the food! I am really hungry though. Dude, I'm gonna see if I can like get like wings. Like chicken wings. That sounds so good. Oh, that sounds really good. I've been trying to eat more like spicy food as of late, chat. I'm trying to increase my spice tolerance. So I might get like, if I can somehow figure out how to like convince people, I might get spicy wings. That sounds really, like, not like all spice, like probably like a few spicy ones and then like mostly like teriyaki. But like, I really want food now. I find myself beset by overwhelming vastitudes of objects of great magnitude. Wait, that kind of went hard. Hold up. I find myself beset by overwhelming vastitudes and objects of great magnitude. That goes crazy, he's saying. Pop off. Just how many servants do they have?
아, 술시가 되면 할머니가 방문하신다네요.
Ah, grandmother will visit us once Shu hour arrives.
연애는
The banquet will start then, I think. Shu hour?
술시는 19시부터 21시 사이를 의미합니다.
Oh,
특정
okay.
지역에서 간혹 사용되는 고유 시간
The
체계죠.
Shu hour refers to a time between 19 and 21. This is a unique time system used in certain regions of the East.
추가로
In addition,
홍루 씨의 조모인 가모는 이 대관원의 가주입니다. 홍원의 수장이라고 이해하셔도 틀리지 않습니다.
what just made that noise? Did you hear that, chat? There was like a... What was that? Increasing spice tolerance. I'm proud. Let's go. It would be best to remember that Honglu's grandmother, Jia Mu, is the hierarch of Dag Yuan Yuan. It would not be an incorrect assessment to see her as the ruler of Hong Yuan.
친인척인 날개의 대표.
Oh! I was right! Your relative is the head of a wing. I see. That's kinda insane, actually. Zach, for every theory you get wrong at the end of this entire canto, you have to eat one spicy chicken wing? Oh no. I don't know. But what happens if I get one right, though? Then all of you guys have to eat spicy chicken wings. How many? Because it's so much easier to get a theory wrong than it is right. So, like, for every theory I get right, you guys have to eat, like, 5. And then for every theory I get wrong, I have to eat, like, 1. No, that's an awful deal. Oh, no. Your relative is the head of a wing, I see.
네. 이제 곧 다음 후계자에게 가주를 넘겨주실 테지만.
Dude, imagine if Honglu becomes the head of a wing. That'd be crazy. What the heck? Wait! If Don Quixote bites Jia Shichun, turning her into a third kindred, and Jia Shichun wins the hierarchy competition, that means that Jia Shichun will be the head of a wing, but also that Don Quixote will be the head of a wing. That would be crazy. That would be insane. Yes, though she'll be handing that over to the next heir pretty soon.
이제 와서 가주의 자리를 넘기려는 이유가 뭐지?
Why not now? What does she seek to achieve by abdicating this precious time? Otis, as she probably saw an ulterior motive behind every move, inquired.
언제나 때가 올 거라고 하시긴 했어요. 당신께선 너무 오랫동안 맡으셨다며 말이죠.
She's been saying that her time would eventually come, but that she's carried this responsibility for too long.
갑자기 나타나서 가주 대전에 참가한다고 하면 깜짝 놀라시겠어요.
I bet she'll be pretty shocked to hear that you're taking part in the family hierarch war.
글쎄요. 어쩌면 담담하실지도 모르겠어요.
I don't know about that. Maybe she'll take it well.
구태여 나갈 이유는 없지만 나가지 않을 이유도 없었으니까요.
There's never been a reason for me to bother participating, but there wasn't a reason for me to not either.
저쪽에 시추님과 웨이님이 앉아 계세요. 다행히 무사히 도착하신 모양인데요.
Huh? Hey, there's Shichun and Wei over there. Looks like they both arrived safely. Jia Shichun, who arrived before us, shot us the briefest glance before looking away with exaggerated disinterest.
방금 시추님이 저희를 보자마자 고개를 획 꺾으셔.
Shichun just turned her back on us.
그 잠깐 사이에 되게 서먹해졌네요.
Well, didn't take long for things to become super awkward.
오, 우리도 시춘군의 옆에 가서 앉는 것이 어떤가?
Chat. It might be back. The Dawn Shichun Yuri might be back. We might be back, chat. Ooh, we must capture this opportunity to seat ourselves adjacent to young Shichun. Don Quixote, go get your girl. True.
그랬어. 우린 이제 저기로 못 가.
You might be, Gregor. You might be. I don't know about Dawn, though. I don't know about Dawn. She's got that vampire riz, chat. She's got that vampire riz. Too late. We are forever banned from getting anywhere near her.
어째서 온 말인가?
Yet wherefore? Aw.
저희는 이제 가시춘 씨의 세력이 아닙니다.
We are no longer Jia Shichun's faction.
적으로 취급받는 것이 당연할 테죠.
Her hostility is to be expected.
분위기가 바뀌었다.
Things have changed.
뒤쪽과 저쪽.
Us versus them. In-group versus out-group.
전장은 언제나 모략과 배신이 도사리는 곳이지.
Deception and treachery are natural parts of war.
오늘의 아군은 내일의 적이 되기도 하고.
An ally of today may as well be an enemy of tomorrow.
친구가 없다는 말을 이렇게 또 돌려서 하고.
And that's a funny way to say I don't have any friends. She never misses! Ishmael, when it comes to Otis, Ishmael never misses. She was calling Otis like a senile old grandmother the other day, and now she's back at it. Right back at it. Otis has no friends. Dude, she always on top. Ishmael, galaxy brain when it comes to Otis. What did you just...
아, 부모님이 저기 계시네요.
Ah, there are my parents.
갑자기 바로 간다고? 야이씨, 이름도 모르는데.
Hold on, we're just walking right up to them. Blimey, at least tell us their names.
아, 아버지 조남은 가시정. 그리고 어머니는 대관원에서 왕부인이라고 불리신답니다.
Father's name is Zeng of the Jia family. And in Daguan, they call my mother Lady Wang.
출가 이후 처음으로 인사 올립니다.
I greet you for the first time since my departure.
가시보. 지금 귀가했습니다.
Bao Yu of the Jia family has returned home.
벌써 왔느냐?
You're early.
보가 이게 몇 년 만이니?
Bao, dear Bao Yu, it has been too many years.
오랜만에 얼굴을 보니 정말이지 반갑기가 그지 없구나.
To see you again after so long, it's so good to see your face. It's cool that I didn't know that his like parents would like actually like love him. I think it's pretty cool that they do. It seems that like his siblings or the branching paths of the family just kind of like hate each other.
어떤 말부터 해야 할지.
Oh, I don't know what I should even say. The father, Jia Sheng's eyes dart nervously between us and Hong Lu. Meanwhile, his mother gingerly brings him in for a careful embrace, as though she was in the presence of something utterly, deeply moving. It was more than the pure joy of reunion. So, they're Hong Lu's parents.
극진히 환영해 주시니 감사해요.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. You certainly have spared no expenses.
그런데 같이 온 분들은 누구니?
So, who are these people you've come here with?
대단한 숫자는 아니지만 밖에서 사귄 제 친구들이랍니다.
Well, there aren't too many of them. They are my friends I made out there in the world.
부하라고 소개하던 누구보단 낫네요. 그죠?
At least he's not introducing us as his lackeys, like a certain someone I know.
야, 그건
Oi, that's ahem. Hong Lu's mother slowly turns around to look at us. I mean, it's a weird thing to say, but somehow it almost felt like she was looking down at each of us, one by one.
반가워요. 우리 보기가 어릴 때부터 참 고집이 많았던 아이여서 어쩌면 같이 다니기에 조금 고생스러웠을 텐데
I'm
개의치 않고
so glad to
부디
meet you
잘
all.
보살펴.
Oh, I'm so glad to meet you all. Bao Yu's always been such a stubborn child. I'm sure he was quite the handful to accompany you on your journey. I hope you can still embrace him despite every...
고집이요?
Stubborn?
호루 씨가요?
Hong Lu? Huh. That's not the name they've been using, Ishmael. Uh-oh. I thought I thought the eyes were sus, Zach? What do you mean? Oh, no, it was the part where it was like when she was like telling him he needed to leave. Because it was not out of like malice. It was out of like a desire for protection. Whatever it was she said, they don't seem too happy to hear that. Dear Bao Yu.
왜 친구분들이 너를 그런 이름으로 부르게 두는 거니? 선인들께서 점치해주신 너의 고귀한 이름을 두고.
Why do you allow your friends to call you by that name? What of your noble, blessed name bestowed upon you by the Reverend Jianren, our elders?
뭐야? 왜 갑자기?
What's going on with her? Honglu reached out and gently yet indifferently held his mother's violently trembling hands.
당연하잖아요, 어머니.
Of course I would, mother.
그 고귀한 이름이니까요.
Because the name is too noble indeed.
그렇지. 아무나 입에 담을 만큼 가벼운 이름이 결코 아니니.
Yes. It is not a name that any rabble should so heedlessly speak.
아무렴. 그렇고
Of course.
이쪽도 원래 이름이란 게 있었어?
Oh. Do you also have an old name and a new name?
그거 있잖아. 피사에서 홍루 보고 보옥도련님이라고 불렀었던 거 기억 안 나?
Does Gregor have an old name and a new name? What? What do you mean also? Well, don't you remember? Back in P-Corp, Wei called Honglu young Master Bao Yu.
지난번 홍원에서 결투할 때도 가시 가문의 보옥이라고 이름을 밝혔었죠. 사정이 있어서 다른 이름을 쓰는구나 했지만요.
Also, remember how he announced himself before the duel? On the day we arrived at H-Corp, he introduced himself as Bao Yu of the Jia family. I thought it was a pseudonym back then, though, given the circumstances.
뭐 우리랑 다르게 고귀하신 이름이다 이거냐? 부르면 닳기라도 하나.
Well, it ain't like us calling us... Your real name's gonna cheapen its nobility or whatever.
고작 이름인데 부른다고 닳진 않아요. 아, 하지만 닳는다고 믿으시는 분들도 계셨던 것 같네요.
It's just a name, so you can say it as many times as you want and it won't depreciate in whatever value it has. Oh, but some people do actually believe that it does, I suppose.
그 이름을 여기저기서 쓰고 다니지 않은 건
It was wise of you to refrain from using that name. Oh yeah, because he's gotta be like somewhat secretive.
그래. 네 소중한 이름이 저자에 널리 퍼지면 너를 암습할 자가 얼마나 많겠니? 당장 이곳에서도.
Right. To let your precious name be known among the plebeian populace is to encourage knives in the dark to strike, even here too.
모친의 말씀대로 홍루 씨의 본명은 H사에 한 번이라도 연이 닿은 자라면 충분히 홍원의 일원이라는 걸 알아차릴 수 있는 지명도를 갖고 있죠.
That's true. It is as your mother says. Were your true name to be made known, any individual with a passing connection to H-Corp would have easily connected you to Hong Yuan.
대부분의 이름에는 그 근원이 담겨져 있다고 하오.
It is said that most names are repositories of their keeper's origins.
가령 동부에서는
In the eastern
부모가
region of the
자식에게
city,
이름을 지을 때
when the parents name their children, they imbue them with
것인지를
meanings.
담아
It carries their
짓고
wishes for their children's place and use in the world.
내 놈, 이름의 뜻이 뭐지?
You, what's your name mean?
제 이름은 부모님뿐만 아니라 많은 분의 소망을 담아서 만들어졌죠.
My name is a culmination of wishes, not only those of my parents, but those of many more.
태어날 때부터 옥을 가지고 태어났다는 뜻이랍니다.
It means that I was born with a precious jade. That's the jade eye! Or something, I don't know. I've not read the red mirror or whatever, the red chamber.
바보.
Jia Bao Yu.
끔찍하군. 홍루가 낫겠어.
Awful. Honglu's better. At least try to whisper.
나도 부르던 대로 부를란다. 혹시라도 보옥도련님 뭐 이딴 이름으로 불러대야 한다면 차라리 길잡이 그 작자한테 몇 대 후려맞는 게 나을 테니까.
I'll call the rich boy however I want to, even if I'm forced to call if I'm ever forced to call him young Master Bao Yu or some servile stuff like that. I'd rather take a punch or two from the guide. Bro, you're the second richest sinner! This is great, like, you own the mansion that you live in, Heathcliff. It's not like your family mansion anymore. You are the owner of Wuthering Heights. This is crazy. I could feel the horrified gaze of the servants staring at us.
네, 계속 홍루라고 불러주셔도 괜찮답니다.
I don't mind, so please continue to call me Honglu if you want.
귀빈들께선 자리에 앉아주시길 청하옵니다. 곧 음식을 내올 것이니.
Please seat yourselves, honored guests. The food will be served here soon. Let's go! Oh, I'm so hungry. Dude, that looks so good.
이게 다
I love it when they make the food orange. I don't know why it's gotta be like some psychological thing, but if they're serving like some sort of meat dish and it's orange, that looks so good. Oi, what's all this?
이거 진짜 먹으라고 주는 거 맞아요?
Do they actually expect us to eat all this? I don't think I've ever been intimidated by food before. Dude, we're gonna switch the camera. It's gonna be like... Hold up, let me get it. It's gonna be like... And it's gonna switch, and Rhodey is gonna be there, and she's gonna eat all of the food. There was quite literally a mountain of dishes on the table. I was starting to wonder if the purpose of these dishes was more to flaunt their wealth than to feed us a reasonable amount of food.
이거 말이야. 리필 되는 거지?
What a feast! I can ask for refills, right? She's about to go Kirby mode and just consume everything. Huh? Yes? You're not allowed to say that word anymore, Dante! You're gonna summon him! Mr. Time-Killing Time from the Time-Killing Time intervalo. Anyway, what's up with those empty seats over there? Are we still killing time for some guests to arrive?
그건 아닐 것 같아요. 이곳에 참석하는 걸 원하지 않은 이 대관원 어딘가에 있는 제 형 누나들의 자리겠죠.
I don't think so. They're probably seats for my older siblings somewhere in Daguan. They probably just didn't want to attend.
오늘은 저를 환영하기 위해 만들어진 자리니까요. 있어봤자 시간 낭비라고 생각하는 걸 거예요.
This is a banquet to welcome me, after all. I'm sure they believe it's a waste of time to attend.
거참, 얼마나 부지런하게 사는 사람들이길래.
Man, they must be on some real busy schedule to miss this.
가모께서 당도하셨나이다!
GMU! Venerated be her presence. Grace us all!
가모께서 당도하셨나이다.
GMU, venerated by her presence, grace us all! No, grace us. There's no all there. With the announcement, utter silence quickly devoured the busy hubbub of the banquet. Those who were sitting quickly rose to their feet and bowed, while those who were standing knelt down on all fours, their backs bent so low that their forehead was nearly touching the floor. Whoa! Whoa! Those are sick! Look at... Dude! Oh, these are 100% blood fiends. Are you kidding me? Look at the, like... Whoa! Dude, those are sick. Those are sick. That's insane. They got like... It's behind me. They got, like... On the floor. Dude, these are crazy. They got swords as well. Whoa. Dude, these are sick. and the woman walking out from between them, the crowd itself parting down the middle from her sheer presence.
아, 할머니가 오셨네요.
Oh, there's grandmother. Was Hong Lu's grandmother, the family hierarch of H Corp, and its chief executive director. GMU's presence was at once warm, gentle, yet immense and overwhelming, like a personification of an insurmountable mountain.
가모님을 뵙습니다.
We are graced by your presence, venerable GMU.
가모님을 뵙습니다.
We are graced by your presence, venerable GMU.
뭐야? 우리도 숙여야 해?
What? What? Should we bow too?
이미 접시에 고개를 파묻고 있으니까 괜찮지 않을까?
I don't think you could bow any lower with your face halfway in the bowl, so you should be fine, but probably.
옆에 흑수처럼 보이는 사람들도 있어요.
She's surrounded by Hyushu too, I think. Guys, everyone's gonna be fine as long as we don't do anything stupid. Who is it gonna be, chat? Who is it gonna be? Which sinner? Which sinner is gonna be the one to do something stupid? Is it gonna be Heathcliff? Dawn? Ryu? Probably actually, it could be Ryushu here. Let's see. Who is it gonna be? As everyone was bowing before GMU, awed and humbled, only Hong Lu looked straight at GMU without bowing. Never mind, it's Hong Lu. He knows it's him. Then he got up from his seat and walked towards her.
할머니, 오랜만에 인사드려요.
It has been a while, grandmother.
보옥도련님, 가까이 올라오시죠.
Please ascend, young Master Bao Yu. Oh, look, it's not just a servant, it's GMU's servants. It seemed that a special permission was needed to even stand next to her, as Hong Lu was allowed to approach her only after a servant gave him the go-ahead.
보가
Little Bao Yu,
얼마나 고단하고 여의치 않은 여정이었느냐.
you must have walked and toiled tirelessly on your journey home.
그렇지 않아요, 할머니. 함께했던 분들이 모두 친절히 대해주신 덕에 새로운 걸 많이 배울 수 있었는걸요?
Not at all, grandmother. I was able to learn so many new things thanks to everyone who treated me so nicely.
배움을 통달하고자 했다면 어떤 학문이든 다 빼어난 선생을 모셔 글방에 앉혀놓을 수도 있었겠지만
Had you sought to master the art of learning, no master, regardless of pursuit, would have been out of your reach. You could have learned much in the halls of erudition from them.
글방에 앉아 아무리 학문에 능통해졌다 하더라도 그저 그뿐일 뿐.
Yet, the words taught on sheets of paper are simply that, words on paper.
우리는 고기 네가 세상 물정에 능통해지고 세월을 허투루 보내지 않길 바라였다.
We wish that you, dear Bao Yu, would learn more of the secular world, to not let flow betwixt your fingers the time that is given to you.
네, 알아요, 할머니. 과분한 기회였다는걸요.
I know this opportunity is more than what I deserved, grandmother.
그래도 가주자리를 내려놓기 전에 이렇게 잊지 않고 들려줘서 고맙구나.
I appreciate your return all the same, that you have designed to return before me ere my abdication of the great responsibility.
아무래도 홍루건이 림버스 컴퍼니에 합류한 것은 일종의 그란 트리스모였던 모양이군.
Gran Turismo! Verily, appeareth that young Hong Lu shined onto Limbus Company as a Gran Turismo of sorts.
그란 트리스모? 그게 뭔데?
Gran Turismo? What's that?
너희 둘 다 주둥이에 집어넣은 것 좀
Can
삼키고 말할
the
수는
two of you
없나?
stop babbling with your mouths full? Bro, I bet Otis is not even gonna eat a single piece of food from this place because she's gonna be like, someone's poisoned the food. Meanwhile, the other sinners are like actually able to eat.
유명한 집안의 도련님들은 본격적인 대외 활동에 나서기 전에 집안에서 여행을 보내기도 한다네.
Isn't Gran Turismo a car race? Isn't that like a racing video game? Young masters of families most eminent are oft sent to the world on grand tours. Thus coined was the practice Gran Turismo. If thou wilt, afore they are to commence their public activities.
책으로는 배울 수 없는 다양한 경험을 얻고 바깥의 문물에 익숙해지기
The
위해
purpose is to learn the varied experiences that cannot be gained from books, to grow familiar with the world outside.
저기 있는 시춘이와는 이미 한 번 인사를 나누었다지.
Why do you think the game is called that? Oh, I didn't realize that something else could have came first. I thought it was just a racing game. Oh no.
I hear that you have met with Shichun in the world not long ago.
그럼요.
I have.
총명한 아이야.
A bright child she is, well prepared to take on the challenges of the family hierarch evaluations, I presume.
True! That's why Shichun's gonna win!
맞아요.
Dude, imagine it. Wait! What if Herman shows up last second with the other Gia family member and steals the family hierarch evaluations? Wait, hold up. Herman might come back. I agree. I'm sure Shichun will wisely overcome the trials.
그래.
Indeed.
어르신들께는 인사를 드렸느냐?
Have you paid visit to the revered elders then?
I will, soon. Expression change. He's worried.
왕부인도 이곳으로 올라오거라.
Lady Wang ascended here as well.
송구합니다, 가문님.
With your mercy, GMU, of course. Onglu's mother hurried up to where GMU stood.
하나뿐인 아들이 출가하여 강호를 떠돌고 있으니 마음이 편치 않을 것이다.
It must cause your heart great distress to have your one and only son depart his home to wander the world beyond the hedges.
아닙니다, 가문님.
Of course not, GMU.
저는 우리 보기가
Oh, I am simply so glad that my son, Bao Yu,
이렇게 제 몫을 하는 사내가 되어 무탈한 모습으로 돌아오니 그것만으로.
Oh, we're back to where we were! We're back to where we were, chat! Has returned as a man who can now more than carry his own weight, and unharmed too.
그러니 보가
Thus, dear Bao Yu,
재촉할 생각은 없지만 다음 출가 날짜는
True.
언제니?
Eep claims me by all. Alright, you have a good rest of your day, Plagius. Herman is not coming. Well, yeah, Herman herself wouldn't, show up. I don't mean to rush, but when are you planning to depart again?
아직 정해진 건 없어요, 어머니.
Nothing has been decided yet, Mother.
그렇구나. 나는 그저
Oh, no.
이곳에 계속 머물러 있다가는 네 소임을 다하지 못하고 저물까봐 염려스럽단다.
I see. I am simply concerned that were your stay here to be prolonged, perhaps you might fade before your duties are completed.
어서 소임을 다하고 돌아와야 가모님께서 맺어주신 그 약조도 지키지.
Okay, hold up. There's some sort of thing. Complete your duties and return soon so that the agreement GMU has so graciously made for us is fulfilled.
그래.
Indeed.
잃지도 말고
Lose
잊지도
not,
말거라.
forget not.
너는 우리 가문의 하나뿐인 옥이니.
You are our family's one and only jade.
Forget not! That's why he remembers Catherine! That's why he remembers Catherine! Oh.
우리의 둘도 없는 진귀한 보물. 이 속세에 남아있지 말고 때가 되면 다시 떠나 그 가치를 다하거라.
Dear Bao Yu, our peerless treasure, tarry not over long in this mundane world. Leave when the time is right, and fulfill your worth.
Concerned face?
그럴게요, 할머니.
Okay.
어머니.
Grandmother? Mother? Dude, this is a there's a rock here, chat. Look at that rock. You can peer through the clouds, like, right here. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna end the playing of the Canto, just because I'm getting a headache. And I think this is probably a good place to call it, considering we've completed one loop arc where it started at that place and then now it ends at that place. But yeah, dude, this Canto has been like pretty. I don't know. I've been mainly trying to theorize stuff in it, but I think the build-up's been pretty good. I don't know where it's gonna go next, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I guess they brought back Ricardo, but I feel like the chapter end bosses have more weight to them. There's no way that they're bringing back someone for the end boss of this Canto. It's gotta be somebody new, or someone who is relevant in the Gia family. There's no way, like, Ahab is gonna be the boss of this one. So this will take 3 parts? Oh, no. Perhaps. And I wasn't on my medication today, but you know what? Tomorrow I might be, so we'll see. We'll see how fast it goes. We're getting at very least 3 streams? Oh, no. But yeah. I think with that, this is a good place to call it. Ooh, also we have perfect amount. Ooh, no, okay, that is perfect. But yeah. We're almost level 1. Or, yeah, we're almost level 2. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. Yeah, this has been, you know, I'm looking forward to this Canto. I feel like it's definitely been like a slow-ish start. But that's just because there's a lot of ambiguity to a lot of the things that people are saying. And I can't wait to see what happens when those things are more fleshed out. But yeah. I'm not really one to say, but please stay on your medication. It's fine. It's not like one of those things where, like, if I'm not on it, it's gonna, like, hurt me. So it's fine. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna call it a day here. This has been the first part of the Canto 8 playthrough. And so far, it's looking promising. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of your day. Make sure you all stay safe out there. And I'll hopefully see you all later. Bye!